there is a story so strange in its implications that it defies ordinary classification.
I don't care if you've been trying to fuck your waifu on Nightshade all night. If you up, smash that like button. Welcome to Black and the Black Times Infinity. I'm your host, Cthulhu's Prodigy, coming to you live and direct from the throat. Smoke me out, fam, with that dang shit on my left. Hold attention to the world ninja.
Yeah, brah. Come to your brethren right, brah. Say she name right. Stokes. Mariah Stokes.
On my far right, engineer number ones and twos, choking people out of threes and fours, Kronos.
Congratulations, England. You're fucking losers.
Oh.
Happy birthday, America.
Last but not least, we got your boy Blue.
If you sit down to pee, you never have to wash your hands.
God damn it.
You should probably still wash your hands.
Yeah.
Poor hygiene habits out there. Holy shit. Happy 4th of July, everybody.
Standing motherfuckers.
Yay, where's Popper?
Fucking stand.
I guess nothing.
Do we? Is everybody like out barbecuing and whatnot, or do we have anybody?
Wild Dog. Apparently that's time for us. What's going on? We appreciate it. We know you could be out doing stuff in the real world.
Yeah,
He could be on his phone. You can watch this on your phone.
That is true. Mobile. And it's not nighttime yet, so I guess depending on where you are, it's not nighttime on the West Coast yet.
Well, we do know that Wild Alp is in the Bay Area somewhere.
Yes.
Much love.
And listener of the week would be Alexa Villagrán. Thank you very much for listening.
That's what's up.
Somebody new.
That's what's up. We love
And
it.
that second motherfucker, I don't know who that shit that is.
Yeah. Government name.
We had one, I guess one RIP, or really it's a RIP event, was the Annapolis, Maryland shooting, right? Or
I do have another one.
Okay, go ahead.
This happened yesterday. Craig Turner, firstborn son of Tina Turner.
Okay.
He committed suicide yesterday.
Oh, damn.
Ugly.
So, or apparent suicide. So, obviously, autopsy's still done. The police found him at 12:38 in the afternoon in Studio City, California. He was 59.
Damn. I mean, she's old.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah. There we go.
But didn't also the guy who was in that horrible gaming movie with Adam Sandler?
Oh, Pixel?
Yeah, that wasn't like the creator of like Pac-Man died recently, or the actor or something.
I feel like that was a while ago.
Oh, maybe some old shit pulled up.
So
on TV.
I believe there's a couple other deaths, but we'll have to get back to that.
There was one quick thing that I thought was worth mentioning now that you brought up the Tina Turner, son and his suicide. Did you see the Jar Jar Binks?
The tweet from Ahmed Best. Yes, I did today.
Wow. Tell what it is.
Ahmed Best, he is famous for playing or voicing, and I think the motion capture of Jar Jar Binks from the prequel trilogy of Star Wars.
I wouldn't say that's what made him famous. Well, I mean, it's
Has he done
famous.
anything else?
What was he doing before?
I don't know. It's hard to attach fame to somebody. Maybe infamous.
I got you.
I think famous and
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, tell what happened.
Was Hitler famous? Was Hitler famous?
I mean, yeah.
yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was all right.
And infamous.
Yeah, because usually infamous means a negative connotation, like you did something in infamy, which also made you famous.
I agree with that when it comes to Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah.
But let's say what it was.
So the actor Ahmed Best, who played Jar Jar Binks, he tweeted out today about how media backlash almost forced him to end his life
20 years ago.
Yeah, back in '99, and what saved him from doing so was the birth of his child.
Yeah.
And I believe his birthday's today, and he tweeted it out today, and I saw it today.
Well, and this is on the heels of, like, obviously some of the stuff with negative fan reactions to Rose from, what's the real...
Kelly Marie Tran.
Kelly Marie Tran, and some of the other people. I mean, obviously...
also, Daisy Ridley herself.
And Finn.
And John Boyega.
Yeah. I like to use government names.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. So don't be too harsh of an asshole to the actors, because you never know what people are going through.
It's too late. I mean, dude, like, people were talking about how the Star Wars fan base has become toxic because of The Last Jedi, which is no, it hasn't. It's been this toxic, obviously, since '99. If they're attacking Jake Lloyd, who played Anakin Skywalker as a young boy, they're attacking Ahmed Best, and it's been that way because they feel like the expanded universe, which was all this media in between that did not include movies, should be basically put onto screen now, and they're not getting it, so they're throwing a fit.
and some of them are just shitty people.
Well, yeah, they're shitty people as well. Well, mixing with shitty, racist, misogynist people.
Yeah,
There you go.
there's a whole lot of that.
So
And Jar Jar wasn't a great character.
yeah, Jar Jar's not a great character. He's not beloved. However, to go after the actor themselves is
Foul.
a shit thing to do.
Foul shit.
So the person I was talking about that passed away, it was Dennis Yakiyama. He did the voice of Iceman, Drake, Silver Samurai, and Sunfire in the X-Men animated series. He also did the voice of one of the characters from Sailor Moon, and he also was in Johnny Mnemonic.
Okay.
But he played the creator of Pac-Man in the Pixel movie.
Oh, that guy. Yeah.
Yeah, and so he passed away June 28th.
Okay, it wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, he
You're
passed away at the age of 28. But yeah, his roster of what he's done voices
Age
for.
of 28? No.
I'm sorry, 66. Sorry.
I was gonna say, Jesus Christ, it's cut down way too short.
Yeah.
He was in Johnny Mnemonic when he was like 3 months old.
Yeah. Well, no, because I looked at the date he died and not the year, so it threw me off.
It's all good. Let's jump into some. I mean, we didn't like actually discuss Luke Cage in its entirety.
Stokes.
Say it right.
Dude, Bushmaster cracked me up with that shit. That's my favorite thing he does. Anytime someone even hints at saying Dillard, he's like, no. He flips over the goddamn table.
He's like the best drug addict ever.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love on that nightshade, yelling at folks about being
Yelling
her name
at
is
Stokes.
Yeah. Names.
I didn't like him at first, but when they brought in his backstory about everything that fucking happened to him, I was like, damn, dude, he's got a fucking purpose.
Jamaican gangsters make this season.
Yeah.
I'm gonna flat out say that.
They
Without
did.
the Jamaican gangsters, I would be very iffy on this season.
Thank God for subtitles though, because holy shit.
I can understand what they were saying, because you know what's funny is that some people were like, well, what they were saying isn't what's in the subtitles. I was like, well,
True.
because they're speaking in super deep fucking dialect. You can't say me when you mean I.
Yeah, exactly.
It's gonna read stupid in the fucking subtitles.
Yeah.
Basically, you're gonna read the same thing that he said.
Yes.
So which wouldn't make any sense to you.
You want that
If you
bitch
don't
to
get
burn or some shit like that, and on the bottom said, I want her to burn.
She went, say her name, she. You're like, what? Say her name. I'm like, oh.
I still haven't finished off like the last 3 episodes, of course, because I was bullshitting and whatnot.
Still going to.
Oh, so the only one that's finished it is Blue then.
Yeah, I think did Stitch
Stitch may have finished
Stitch
it as
finished
well.
it all.
Yeah.
I think Stitch finished it the weekend it dropped.
Yeah.
Dude, it had a great fucking ending. Like the shit that happens at the end, you don't really see coming, but it's fucking dope.
Yeah, so we're gonna try not to spoil the very ending. It feels like we're all around the episode 9, 10-ish. I gotta address the giant pink fucking elephant in the room, goddammit. Shades in prison was booty fucking as the no, I think he was the bottom. Comanche was the top.
No, I don't think so. I think
Oh, you think Comanche was the bottom?
yeah, because when he came out, who the fuck? Like Shades was obviously the alpha guy. Like he's the. I think Comanche was holding fucking Shade's pocket.
Damn.
Because he came out and he was like, oh, you know, what can I do for you? You know what I mean? He was, you know what I mean?
You're
Like he was running the show.
You're right.
He's running the show.
And he might have been jealous when he was like, damn, my nigga, that pussy must be golden or
I
some
think
shit.
the thing that got me was he was the only one who would talk out of pocket to
Yep.
Shades and
yeah.
Mariah in front of the whole crew.
Yeah.
And I was like, how does he have this much clout? You know what I mean? Like he's just a hired kind of thug.
That goon.
And
Then he got fucked up.
yeah, he really did get fucked up.
But then you find out more about it when he visits Camachi's mom.
Yes.
I don't know how
did you miss
I did not get the impression that they were bumping uglies in prison.
I mean, I say it's a
Bum
strong
booty hole?
possibility. It's not 100% confirmed. It's a strong possibility.
I feel like it's 99. The way he said something like something along the lines of I not only I loved you, but something like I held you down, or
I loved you. That's why I couldn't see a snitch in you.
yeah,
I was like, damn.
yeah. But I think it was episode 6. If you go back and watch it, when they're in Pops's barbershop back to back with their guns, that's the scene where they're talking about stuff that got physical in prison and how
The inside's the inside.
yeah, the inside is inside, but on the outside, you know, come on now, we can't bring up old stuff. That shit tripped me out, man. My jaw was on the fucking floor.
Yeah, I gotta go back and watch it because I didn't get that impression. I just thought they were talking about like they were just fucking people up in prison and shit. Like they had each other's back that way instead of they didn't have each other back.
They was fucking people up the ass.
Well, y'all know that happens.
Up the ass.
Yeah.
There ain't nothing more important than booty when you're in prison.
Yeah, I guess no. Booty is life.
More important than water.
Damn. That shit fucked. That was a trippy scene.
Man's butts.
Yeah, that, I mean, I was watching this scene and I was like, what's going on here? Like, is this some trapped in the closet shit? Or are they gonna make out? And I wasn't sure what the fuck's going on. And then, like, I was like, okay, this seems like this might have been some, like, prison sex type shit.
Yep.
But maybe not.
But I didn't get the impression the way they were talking about it that it was like one of the dudes raped the other. It was
it might have been like
it seemed consensual.
It was some
both.
like Frank Ocean shit.
Yeah. God
Some
damn.
Brokeback Mountain shit.
It was. But let's rewind. Is Bushmaster killing this season or is Bushmaster killing this season, guys?
Oh yeah, I like Bushmaster better than Cottonmouth and Copperhead or whatever.
Yeah.
Silver, was it Silverback or no?
Copperback.
It would have been a snake.
How dare you?
that's a gorilla.
Yes. It's not a
But yeah, I liked him. I liked his character better. Just just his whole personality and the fact that he fucking whoops Luke Cage's ass like left and right is kind of fucking ridiculous. But then once they introduce that, like, okay, he's been fucking taking nightshade and shit like that. That's how he's got his strength.
That Jamaican
fucking up people.
That Jamaican voodoo shit will fuck you up. Just saying.
In a TV show, yes.
Yeah.
In real life, you can voodoo fucking curse me all you want. I will fuck you up. You better know how to fight. I'll have a gun.
Well, he went Eddie Gordo on him though. I love that.
He really knows capoeira.
Yeah, I mean, you could see his movements looked fluid. They didn't look like a body double. They didn't look all fake and shit. That street fight where he gets in the camera afterwards and lets people know the name is Bushmaster.
Yeah.
That shit was
Where's
great.
Say her name. Say she name right. Stokes.
Yeah, I mean, that was one of my favorite scenes. Him just whooping ass. And then Luke Cage the whole rest of the time in Harlem being like, I got him back though. He didn't whoop my ass that bad.
It wasn't on video. You didn't see the fight.
Yeah. That was great.
But like the shit that he was pulling off, like how he came up, like he got his damn near got his revenge back from what's her name? Stokes. I can't remember.
Stokes.
Mariah Dillon.
No, Stokes, brah.
Dylon.
Get your bread right.
But no, like the fact that he fucking like came up at her and like he got his damn near his revenge and got the club and everything. But then like, fuck, like the fact that he killed Cockroach and like some other people was hella fucking crazy.
Piranha.
Fuck them up.
So the
That was
thing,
fucked up what happened to Piranha.
Oh,
I want to get Stitch's take on it, like when he comes in later, but where I had to kind of pause it on the whole thing of him doing basically the beheading and the heads on spikes.
Oh yeah, they took it back.
Which is awesome from a villain standpoint, don't get me wrong, but I was like, man, it seems like the whole FBI, like SHIELD and everything would be,
looking for the rest of-
I mean, like the stakes would get escalated when you got on TV in America, in New York, heads on pikes.
They had no proof. You still have to have evidence.
Well, I'm not saying like the weight of the entire federal government comes at him per se, but I'm saying like just in terms of everybody, it's not just going to be only Harlem cops involved.
Yeah, that's true.
It's going to be the feds. It's going to be,
Yeah, it's basically terrorism.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, it felt like it should have gotten escalated to a.
Well, even though you don't have. I guess it wouldn't be considered terrorism. That's probably why.
Well, all I know is if you again, it was on the news. Remember with Mariah and whatnot with the the heads on the bikes. It just seems like it would have gotten elevated more to than just a couple of like detectives in Harlem. That's all I'm saying.
You know what? One thing I gotta say is that the fight scenes between Luke Cage and Bushmaster, every fight scene they had with those two characters fighting was better than the whole entire season of Iron Fist. Like all the fight scenes in that were like kind of garbage, especially when it came to Iron Fist because he just kept bragging about being the.
I'm the immortal Iron Fist.
I'm the one with my fist glows. You see?
But I did like him in this as like an extra in Luke Cage when he does show up.
I got to that episode. Yeah,
that part was fucking cool.
That's the next episode for me.
Yeah, that is the next episode for me as well. Yeah, that's where I'm at. Exactly where. It was actually Diamondback. I think it's Silverback. Diamondback was the last season's second half of the villain.
How do you like the pops on here? His actual father,
Dude,
Cage?
he's a great actor. It's sad that he's gone, but he,
What, did he die?
yeah, he died a month ago, not too long ago.
At the end of the series, they do a
RIP
thing. Yeah, an RP for him.
Yeah,
I was like, damn, he died. Shit.
It's funny how he was almost unapologetic at first.
Yep.
Like, yeah, I didn't left, for a pack of cools and nigga come back, but you a man now, so get over it.
I like how he. Oh, go ahead. You're gonna say the same thing I did.
Yeah, go ahead, say it though.
No, I was gonna say I love how the dad like comes at Luke Cage and then like he knows his son is like invincible, but he still like tries to like choke him out and shit. Yeah. He's like, oh nigga, now you think you swole that you can't.
Like, good night.
Yeah. And there's actually a few times he tries to like punk Luke Cage, and I'm like, that's a dad for you.
Yeah, they had a bond for sure and a tough relationship.
Does the night nurse come back? I'm just saying, I miss looking at her.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Wait, who?
The night nurse. Did she come back?
Claire.
Rosario Dawson. God damn it.
No.
God damn. Damn.
She's.
Might have stopped watching the show.
There's like a reference to her, but you don't see
There's
her.
a couple references
Wow.
to her.
Wow.
I mean, they had a pretty
Falling out, like
yeah, they had a pretty big. They had turmoil from the very beginning of this season.
Yep.
And there's a point where she's like afraid for her life.
No, it's all good. They still got Simone Missick and that new high yellow girl.
Oh,
She's pretty awesome.
Nandi?
Oh yes,
Yeah.
Nandi. Nandi's
Yeah.
pretty fucking bad. Like, God.
The thing that gets me though is I'm like, how is your hair like just flowing and whatnot? Like you are in an investigation, like you got dead bodies around. Put it in a goddamn
singing and shit.
ponytail or some shit. You know what I mean?
That's
Well, yes,
hilarious.
you guys haven't got to a part yet for her, but yeah.
No.
Yeah, there's more. I have, but there's more. Yeah, there's definitely more to her story. But she bad. She looked good. Nandi bad.
She
Well,
looks
I like
kinda Puerto Rican
I
almost.
bet you Nandi is the fucking insider.
I like the skinny chick from that was from the first episode, the one with the curly hair that Mariah was training to be like a waitress or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that chick was
the
bad,
Jamaican.
too.
Yeah, Redbone Jamaican.
Fine.
Yeah, she bad as hell.
One thing I love in the series, I love how they keep like in the previous season, like getting coffee with Luke Cage would mean that your guys are about to fuck.
Yeah.
And that shit comes up all the time, but it's not Luke Cage saying it.
Yeah, exactly.
Other people saying like one of the.
The old lady said it. I was like,
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah.
Well, one of the like the Italian mafia mobster chicks, she's like, oh, you know what? I can definitely go for espresso. Which espresso I would think of like as a quickie, so I think she like wanted to get a quick quickie from there or
hilarious.
something like that.
Even
but then some other
Misty-
chick said it too.
Even Misty said something. She's like, "Yeah, you said his name after we had coffee." I was like, "Oh shit!"
Did how you liking the music on this season?
Oh, it's good. I love it how every episode you get a music video of some
Yeah.
sort.
Yeah.
But the highlights for me, there's one reggae dude that was badass.
Oh yeah, that
Yes.
was cool.
Yeah,
there
he's damn. He's famous, isn't he? I
don't know. And then
He was really good though.
and there was that really, really fat guy.
Yeah, the blues
Oh
player.
yeah,
Yeah, but damn, he can play guitar. He made me feel like a fucking idiot because I tried to play guitar and it's fucking complicated, and I was like, my fucking fingers just ain't working. And this dude's got fucking sausage fucking fingers, and he's playing that shit like it was fucking easy.
Yeah.
Like I got no excuse.
With a great voice too.
Oh, yeah.
Because you know what I mean. Like there are some excellent guitar players, like Carlos Santana or whatever. But this guy could sing too.
You could, but for real, bro, if you're listening to this podcast, which probably not, can you please go on a diet so you can live longer?
Yeah.
I mean, because he was really, really fucking big.
He's like 400 pounds.
Yeah, at least. I was like, he's staying on this earth for longer and keeping out some good music.
Also seemed like a young guy too.
He did,
He seemed like he
yeah.
was maybe 22, 23, something like that. You
Yeah.
know.
In the last episode, they have a song for Luke Cage. This could be their fucking theme song and shit like that.
one?
It's the last episode.
Oh, okay.
So you guys haven't gotten there yet. It's so fucking good. I think it's the best song in the entire series.
Dude, is there a soundtrack for this season? Do they do that with Marvel? Because I feel like
they do.
I would buy it. You know what I mean? Or at least like stream it or some
That's
shit.
actually a good fucking idea. I mean, Netflix, they're all about that money, so you never know.
Release of Netflix, make it happen. God damn it. But yeah, I want to finish it off. I definitely will finish it off like in the next couple of days. But so far, this doesn't feel like it has the like filler letdown episodes at were the back end of season 1. You know, like a lot of people complained after Cottonmouth died, it took a little bit of a hit. You know what I mean? And I think that was fair criticism. I don't feel that so far.
I think like 1 or 2 episodes it was kind of slow on last season before they introduced Diamondback. But then again, even that kind of took a while to get where it needed to be. But then after that last fight scene was kind of weak between the two of them.
Yeah.
Him and his like cheap Iron Man suit.
Yeah, this feels like some gutter ass gangster shit. But go ahead. Stitch just burst in the door like the Kool-Aid Man.
Or like the cops. Bad boys, bad boys.
I got one.
Oh, shit.
It's not how that works when it's what you say when you like start stripping, right?
I just hold up a Chinese takeout menu.
Macy Gray getting all
I'm not
mad.
gonna hijack it, but I was talking about the hilariousness of Training Day.
Ah, yeah.
Like a good hour with some of my other
It's a perfect
coworkers.
fucking movie.
So good.
So good. Actually, I'd love to get your take on something really quickly.
Okay.
I was mentioning that when they were showing the like heads, because you obviously finished all of Luke Cage season 2.
Okay.
They were showing the heads on the spikes and
yes.
whatnot. For me, I kind of suspended some of my disbelief on it's going to get escalated further than just Harlem detectives, like local detectives. You got to take on that.
Well, okay. Well, I obviously I just walked in. So
Okay.
where is?
Not everybody's done.
Though.
I haven't finished. I got like 2 more. It seems like Kronos has got 3 more. Same with Old Ninja.
That was some pretty hardcore gangster stuff that was going on with that.
Did you finish it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I finished it like last week. I just binged shit. So there were some issues that I had, but I don't want to say what my issues are because not everyone has finished it yet.
Okay.
I'll just give like a teaser and say I'm tired of Harlem. Like I'm just like okay, like I get they make it like Harlem is
Like it's almost like its own little world. And it's like
Harlem is
it's
not a country.
Yeah.
It's not America. Like I mean I love the Bay Area, but they treat Harlem like it is Black America, and I understand there's some historical reference to it and everything, but Harlem doesn't resonate with everyone like they make it seem like it does in that show.
That's a good point.
Which kind of I started to roll my eyes for a lot of this. This is Harlem. I'm Harlem. Blah blah blah. I'm like, okay, is this show for us or is it for like Mobb Deep and like?
Did you feel that way about The Wire? Because wasn't that all about there was
Baltimore.
Baltimore, yeah.
Well, the Wire was different because they had a lot of themes in terms of like policing and like in the drug culture, and it wasn't just like Baltimore. I mean, it took place in Baltimore, and I understood that, but in terms of like how what's her name?
Mariah?
Stokes.
Yeah. So.
Get her name right, brethren.
Stokes is just throwing Harlem in our face like non-fucking stop. I was just like, okay, I understand, I know what Harlem is, but you saying it over and over again just sort of makes it lose its relevance for at least for me.
Okay.
So I'm curious to understand what it does for maybe like a white viewer.
Okay.
That's watching like a Marvel fan and that doesn't have like that maybe doesn't even realize like what Harlem is for like black people.
Okay.
Like, I mean I know what Harlem is. I don't have any ties to Harlem.
Harlem doesn't mean shit to me.
Exactly.
So,
like I understand, like okay, clap, golf clap. Like I understand what Harlem is.
When I think of Harlem.
But it's the entire season is just like, how's Harlem gonna do this? I need Harlem. I'm like, God damn it! It is what it is.
I hear where you're coming from. I will say this though, I do know, like from a New York perspective, Hell's Kitchen is an even smaller neighborhood for Daredevil, and it felt like they kept on pressing Hell's Kitchen in either season 1 and or season 2 of Daredevil as well.
Well, I think they're doing this for a reason. Oh, now I think about it, because you're right. They do generally localize parts of New York. And I think it's so they can easily differentiate like where they're at from the rest of the MCU.
Sure.
Because you think about it,
how so?
Well, because they're never leaving that area because they don't really need to, so they're just dealing with only local problems. So local, in fact, that when you even have like the Defenders, they're only basically dealing with one borough at a time. You know what I mean? So I think if they like went through like all of New York, they'd be like, well, why the fuck? Where's Daredevil at? Or where the fuck is Jessica Jones at? But they're only dealing with like shit in their own, basically their neighborhood. I think it's kind of annoying. You're right, but I think that's the reason why they do it. It's just to kind of separate it off from other parts of the MCU.
You know what?
Okay, go ahead.
I kind of feel that. I mean, yeah, I feel like we talked about the street level heroes, right? And how they protect basically their neighborhood. They're not trying to save the world, and then A lot of people argue that Spider-Man's a street level hero, but he's out there doing bigger things, joining bigger teams, doing bigger things. And these guys, I feel like they keep,
Tony.
yeah. But I do feel like
we understand where he's at, though. It feels like they kept hammering us over the head, saying Harlem this, Harlem that, Harlem this, Harlem that. And it kind of, to me, it started to get like, I started to like roll my eyes a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like, you know, when people say rep your hood, so it's like you're protecting your neighborhood, you know?
I see what you mean, though. Like, they do say Harlem, like, a fucking lot in the series.
They say Stokes a lot, too.
Okay, that's fair criticism. I think it's legitimate, you know? I want it to tie into the MCU a little bit more, but it's certainly not doing that. And it's
Yeah,
not
there's
going
like
to.
only one reference I can think of where Luke Cage is playing, where he's being pimped out, where he has to like host that party or whatever, and the guy talks about like, hey, can you take out that mean big green guy or something like that, or some shit like that.
Oh, but they also mentioned Into It again, and then there's a very, very loose like tie to Cloak and Dagger, because Cloak and Dagger is really
missed
big.
that.
So in the very first or second episode, yeah. So the episode where they were talking about product coming, like weapons coming into Harlem, they talk about the. Oh no, I'm sorry, the business, the one that Stokes is supposed to buy.
Oh,
they're talking about the three big.
Yeah.
They're talking about Hammer and Roxxon.
Okay.
And Roxxon is the big business that's out in New Orleans. That's part of. Cloak and Dagger.
So I wonder if they're gonna have the head of Roxxon Corp if he's actually a Minotaur, because they have to like show him in the show, right? He's a badass Minotaur in the fucking comics.
He is.
And he fucks people up.
Yeah, that would be fun to see, actually.
Yeah, it was kind of interesting. There was a lot of reference to Heroes for Hire that was mentioned a lot in this, especially when it came to like Luke Cage taking like not Copperhead. What's it? Not
Diamondback?
No, Piranha. Piranha was like, hey, I'm hiring you. You're my hero for hire or something like that.
Yeah, that's okay like that too. I was like, oh, Heroes for Hire.
Yeah.
I think it's funny how him and Danny Rand, they do Heroes for Hire like later on, but Danny doesn't need money, obviously.
Exactly.
So it's basically just for Luke.
So everyone got to the whole Danny
Not yet.
hearing.
I'm in the episode just before that because they just called him,
Oh god.
and so I'm waiting.
That's where I'm at as well.
Did you get the glasses?
Yes.
Sorry, that's kind of gay that I noticed, but that's why I noticed. I was like,
Were y'all in prison together? No.
Don't jump so.
So yeah, let's get.
I'll never quit you.
Let's get Stitch's take on this.
Yeah. So, Comanche,
Go ahead.
Shades. You saw episode 6.
Well, I didn't. That completely went over my head until you mentioned it. I mean,
I didn't get that impression
You
either.
didn't get it.
Of what?
Comanche and Shades and the
Some sort of
prison love.
I thought they were more than likely fucking in prison.
I feel 100% on.
Like, I mean, I'm not trying to say it wasn't. It just completely maybe went over my head. I was not.
What scene was it?
It was the scene where they're in Pops' barber shop, waiting for, I guess, either
Luke Cage to show up.
Yeah, someone to
Yeah.
show up, and they're back to back.
And when Comanche dies.
Yeah. It really was both of those scenes. You're right. You're 100% right. That's. So your take on it, Stitch, was you didn't notice it.
I did not notice it. I just thought that they were boys on the inside. I didn't think there was.
That's what I
I
got too.
completely missed the whole sexual aspect
There
of
was
it.
boys in the inside of each other.
In the rectum.
I got gay jokes, actual gay jokes.
Yes. Gaping.
Dropping the soap on purpose.
Yeah. I mean, they had some love for each other, though. You know what I mean? It was what it was.
I'm definitely gonna go back and rewind the tape on that one. Like, okay, let me see.
Just go to those two.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to those just to see. Let me see if I can find it real quick and let everybody else know.
Should we wait on giving our final reviews till the three of us?
I need to finish the show. It's hard because I can basically only watch like one a day.
Yeah.
Maybe two.
Yeah, I feel you. So we'll definitely come back one last time on Luke Cage, but so far so good, goddammit. Right?
But that soundtrack though is straight fire.
Yeah. Did you find out whether they sell it?
I couldn't find anything.
Oh, damn, that's a waste, man.
Yeah, it is.
At least a list of the artists.
Well, that's how I figured out Charles Bradley from last season. Like, I never knew about the guy in my entire fucking life until I heard him on Luke Cage. This guy sounds like James Brown.
Yeah.
And as soon as I saw, like, that thing, or his, like, basically his music video.
Yep.
I bought his album. Like I actually bought his album.
Nice.
To like support the guy. And then fucking a couple months later, a guy gets fucking throat cancer. I was like, God damn it.
man.
This dude finally gets it big. You know what I mean? After like, this is an older guy.
Yeah.
And then he gets fucking throat cancer. I'm
That
like,
sucks, man. R.I.P.
no, I think he's still alive.
Oh.
But he had to like cancel his tour.
Oh, shit.
So-
he's not doing well at all. All right.
That's-
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say that's how it was when I discovered Mitch Hedberg. Like
Yeah,
I discovered him. I was like, this dude is so fucking funny. Looked up, dude died.
Damn.
Drug overdose. Like 5 years before I even found him.
I was the same way. He's probably one of the most underrated comedians of all time. If you've never heard of Mitch Hedberg, just look up. I think it's like Strategic Grill Locations. Is like one of his albums. It's one of the best comedy albums of all fucking time. He's basically it's just one-liner after one-liner.
Good shit. Let's switch it up a little bit. And some news shit. ScarJo. Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, I missed this.
I think he changed her last name to something in Japanese and something like that. I don't know.
She was getting dragged on Twitter just yesterday, I think. Basically, she's taken on a role where she's playing a male transsexual, and this.
Those are fireworks that cheer, not gunshots.
Yeah, it's fucking me up. That's why I'm taking a little heavier.
It's all good. Yeah, so she's playing. I don't know what the name of the movie is. We can probably like fact check me, figure out what the fuck that is. But this is coming on off of the heels of previously she did Ghost in the Shell, as we all know, and you know there was some controversy with her getting that role.
I don't see the big deal about her playing a trans guy. Listen,
Michelle Rodriguez did.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
Michelle Rodriguez did it like a little while ago, and it was way less controversy.
Okay.
She released
There's
one
been-
statement, and nobody gave a fuck.
So, there's been numerous Hollywood actors, male and female, that have played trans people, and some of them have been nominated for Oscars. Some of them have won.
So what's the problem? Well, before we get into that history of it, so is the problem that she's doing it, or is she not doing it well, or what's the issue?
The problem that some people are having, just to put like words in people's mouths, is that she is again portraying something that she's not in a film, and people are having a problem with that.
That's what actors do.
Yeah, thank you. They missed the whole point of that shit.
I'm confused.
But they're all. We talked about it a whole lot when she did Ghost in the Shell, and that movie was trash to begin with. Let's start with that.
Yeah, I mean, I get the Ghost in the Shell thing because
I understand like the movie sucking, but in terms of like her taking a role and portraying something she's not, I mean that's what actors.
well, this is what I don't get. Like, there's not a whole lot of trans actors out there. I can think of exactly fucking one.
The one from Orange Is the New Black.
That's it. That's all I can think of.
No, not
RuPaul
RuPaul.
isn't.
RuPaul's not. Yeah.
Well, he
no.
did some movies.
He's a drag queen.
Yeah,
So,
you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know a whole lot of them. I don't know a whole bunch of actors
There's
that
not
are
a lot. So until there is more, which I mean, if there are more of them out there, then yeah. But you have to remember that first of all, you're dealing with the fucking super small percentage of the population. I think that's what most people don't want to fucking recognize in America. Is that if you're trans or even fucking gay, you're still a very small minority in this country. You know, and people to get mad that why aren't there more of this? It's like if there's only fucking I don't know, let's say 50,000 trans people in America. That's not a large percentage of the population.
Surely-
And how many of them want to be fucking actors?
surely not
Probably way
a
less.
surely not a large percentage. I'm not saying that that's
There's probably more than that. But
yeah. I don't know what the numbers are. I don't know though. She has a habit from these two films though of taking on roles no matter what the actual type of character is in the movie.
But she's working now.
Hold on.
Someone comes to you with a check.
How did Ghost in the Shell do though? Not very well. Let's be very honest. Usually when she's the solo lead or the lead in general, besides Lucy Did All Right, there's not a whole lot of Scarlett Johansson's movies that do well with her being the lead.
Besides like our little like funny
So
banter back and forth, are we getting mad that someone came to her with a role and said, "Hey, we want you to play a trans person," and she was like, "You know what? Even if she sucks at it, like I mean,
Money's money for her.
It's not even about the money. It's like, okay, yeah, I'll try it. I'll take the challenge in terms of like doing a role that like I'm not used to. I mean, even what was it? Will Smith with Philadelphia, or was it where he played the?
6 Degrees of Separation, where he played a gay guy, right? Or Will Smith?
Yeah.
Will playing a gay guy or playing?
6 degrees of sun?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay, yeah. But I mean, no. Did people flip out back then? Just be like, oh, he's not gay. There's no black people that are gay that you could get besides Will Smith or whatever. Like, I mean.
Those are different times where people gave less of a fuck about it.
Yeah. He wasn't even. That was before Fresh Prince, even. So a lot of people didn't even know who the fuck he was.
If the studio goes to whatever actor, A, B, C, whatever, D, whatever actor, and they're like, hey, we want you to play this role. We think you can play it. I don't have any issue with the actor be like, you know what? It's a challenge. That's not who I am in real life. But you know what? Fuck it. I'll try it. It's like, I mean, we had Echo Callum on here. He's not gay, but he plays a gay actor on Arrow, and. Or we're not shitting on him for his portrayal of it. I mean,
well, even like the guys in Brokeback Mountain, they weren't gay and they were already.
Yeah,
this is true.
So I mean,
flesh packing.
I have no issue with someone like taking a challenging role that's obviously not them in real life. I mean, if they don't live up to the expectations, and I mean, we see it. If straight people don't fucking can't act sometimes.
Well, I remember like when that movie Monster came out, they're giving not Michelle. It was Heidi Klum. I think was that
Charlize.
Yeah, they were giving her shit saying like, oh yeah, they could have got like an unattractive person, but they got a beautiful person and made her look unattractive.
Well, Charlize puts butts in seats. She is a legitimate movie star, but I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, and then like also like with Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, the one with Johnny Depp, like people got mad because the original one they had actual little people playing a role, but in this one they just had some regular guy and they CGI'd him all over the fucking place.
Yeah,
fuck that movie. I hate that movie.
Really? I love that one. I love that one.
Oh, that guy was so fucking creepy.
Yeah, I like the creep.
Oh.
Yeah, don't kick Shane.
Yeah, so I mean, even though you were saying that Scarlett Johansson gets lead roles, but they don't necessarily do as well, she continues to get lead roles, unlike some other.
Oh, here we go. Who you talking about?
What's Gal up to these days?
She's working on Wonder Woman 2 that we've all seen screenshots on, and she has some other movie too.
How many lead roles has she gotten in the last couple of years? I'm just saying.
Let's see. She had Wonder Woman in literally last year that made more money.
That's not what I asked you.
Any non-Wonder Woman related
roles?
She's got something coming up. I don't know what the name of it is, but she's got Wonder Woman 2 and other movies coming out.
Oh,
but she's like new to acting. That's like comparing like
she's been doing
how many college grad to a fucking kindergartner.
Wait, how many Fast and Furious movies did she do?
She only did two.
One, two.
And she died in the last one.
Yeah.
She died in.
And she certainly wasn't the lead in that. I mean,
no, she wasn't the lead, but Scarlett's been the lead in at least 2 to 3 movies in the last like 2-3 years.
Look, we all know Gal is doing stuff. We can look up on IMDb right now. She's got a whole bunch of stuff in pre-production, post-production, all that good stuff. With no controversy whatsoever. They ain't trying to roast
because her leads are like one every 2-3 years.
Ain't no controversy if nobody cares what the fuck you doing.
Let me know when Scarlett has a $800 million movie that she leads in. Let me know. I'll wait for that.
Let me know when Gal gets more than one leading role.
I'll wait for that. I'll wait for that.
You want to check? You want to compare bank accounts?
No. I just want to see her actually be a lead and put butts in seats. That's what I want. I'll wait for it.
Yeah. So look, she's got like movies that you probably don't even know. She's got Wonder Woman 1984. And then some other
look like a big movie, big budget movie.
But she has shit like Ruin and Red Notice. Like, what the fuck is that? What the fuck are those?
I don't know because nobody's even seen it's just a word right now. They haven't done any marketing for it. How you gonna diss something on nothing but like?
I'm talking about her upcoming work that you claim that she got. That she's supposed to be the lead.
We gotta bring it up again.
We always do this shit. Like you shitting on stuff, but there's like 3 or 4 movies.
You be caping for this hoe.
I'm caping on it. All women are queens.
Yeah. I don't see it on the list, but real quick, what's with your fucking giraffe outrage?
I wasn't outraged about the giraffe.
You sound like you were outraged as fuck.
No, it's the opposite. I wasn't outraged with the giraffes. Giraffe got killed, and I said very clearly for me, I put like human rights issues as like something that deserves and warrants much more outrage than even the killing of the giraffe.
Gal Gadot has 5 movies in the pipe.
That's 5, goddammit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah. So should be all right.
I mean, I told you this last year. I said, hey, she's probably going to be a pretty big star or get the opportunity to be one.
Yeah, but you were talking about her being the lead, and the only one that we've seen her be the lead was fucking Wonder Woman.
Did she not knock it out of the park on that one?
No.
Holy fuck. Okay, so what did she need to do on Wonder Woman?
Chris Pine was the best actor in that movie.
Oh,
We've been over this
so
before.
good that they
We've
had
been
to
over
bring him
this
back
before.
for Wonder Woman
We have
1984.
been-
Yes.
We have been over this before.
How they bring back a guy that died to be like,
Wait a
yeah,
minute.
you're the best actor. We need you back.
Hold on. Wait.
You're reincarnated. You're alive again.
Steve Trevor, if you know anything about Wonder Woman, is pretty fucking important.
But you cape on how Spider-Man needs Tony, but all of a sudden Wonder Woman needs Steve Trevor.
Steve Trevor doesn't have any fucking superpowers in his.
Was he not the best actor in that?
No, I'm going to give props to Gal as the lead.
Yeah, Gal definitely.
Gal is the lead.
So Scarlett also has 5 films in the pipe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but she's already vastly diminished her fucking star power.
Come on now. You tell me that Ghost and Michelle didn't hurt.
You got no rebuttal to that because you know that's fucking
She's
true.
got more star power than Gal.
Not right now. No, she doesn't.
So wait, we
For
were
being
talking
a lead.
Really? You think she does?
Yeah.
Wonder Woman. How much money did that make? How much money did the Ghost in the Shell make? Talk to me about star power, bro.
That's it?
So
It's
you're
true.
talking about money, but how many lead roles is Gal actually getting?
That's how you show your popularity if you're a fucking actor, is who puts asses in seats.
But
Who goes and watches your fucking shows.
True, but then you're still offered leads in film as Scarlett is. So
It doesn't matter if you're not. It doesn't matter if you're not putting asses
Is
in
she the
seats.
highest grossing female actress right now?
Honestly, I have no idea right
She
now.
is. Game over.
no,
That's not game over. No, it's not
It
game
is.
over.
If she's number one by far.
We always do this. She's had a longer career.
She has had a longer
She's had a
career.
much longer career, and her money comes from being an ensemble cast.
Actually,
how is that not something that we all can
Get
accept?
that money,
because
money.
like there's movies that people still talk about, like Lucy. Lucy was not an ensemble cast, but Lucy made money.
Lucy did not make as much as Wonder Woman.
No, it did, but it still made fucking
It did
money.
all right, and that was the one that she's been a lead in that that did all right for her. All the
Wait.
rest is ensemble cast. Come on now.
So Stitch, you're actually wrong about
you're wrong.
So the number one paid actress right now is
J-Law. isn't it?
J-Law.
Yeah, it's J-Law.
J-Lo?
Yeah, J-Law, and then
her.
second is
Wow.
Emily Watson.
And actually, Melissa McCarthy is up there too.
Damn.
All time highest grossing.
Actually, wait.
Highest grossing.
No, so it's actually Emma Stone is the number one
I like him.
Is that highest grossing? Are we
for
talking about
2017.
highest? That's a year. Give me highest grossing.
18's not out yet.
Highest grossing means in terms of in terms of what they've grossed in terms of their entire
We always do
career.
this. We always fucking
Highest
go down.
grossing for their career.
Why do you cap for her so hard though?
Because y'all,
Why you
y'all
hate on her so
you just
hard?
hate
Because
ridiculously.
she's not a great actor.
They do it.
Tripping.
Okay, hold on. Here we go. Of all time. Let's see.
Oh, apologize.
I'm not apologizing.
Who's number one?
She's done more movies. That's not apologizing.
She has done more
I
movies.
can't hear you, Blue.
I said she
I
has
can't-
done more movies.
No.
No, I didn't-
You
I
said I was wrong, but
I said you were wrong about.
But you just said I was
highest,
wrong.
yeah, I said highest paid actress.
I said highest grossing of all time.
That's not what you said at first. You just. Yeah, that's not what you said at first.
We going down circles.
Did I not say? I said the highest grossing.
You didn't say of all time at first. That's not what you said.
What
You
I
said who's the highest grossing actor right now, and right now it's not her.
You guys went to 2017. I said highest grossing actress.
Okay, hold on.
Of all time and right now is
We going down. We going down. We've done this before.
Yeah.
We've done this before.
Stitch was right.
We know Stitch is the biggest ScarJo stan out there.
I'm not a. Yo,
You
make
are-
me out to be the stands.
You are a ScarJo stan.
No.
And when her next
I
movie
left this
fails,
conversation. We were talking about you with your ridiculous giraffe hate, and then all of a sudden we got
I don't hate them. I've already explained myself. I don't hate them.
you. Okay, let's leave this conversation.
Okay.
and let's move forward. You were hating on people, I guess, upset about giraffe being killed, but you were not the number one stand for Harambe. Was that not
Okay, that was different. That was different. That is a gorilla,
It's
a silverback angel. But no,
and he was in prison.
yeah, exactly. And they shot him. They killed him.
That wasn't a
hunter. That was the staff.
Was the giraffe
That
on a
was
safari?
That was the
First of all-
staff.
First of all, there was a human life at stake in terms of that Harambe. You look like you
That
just
was a
remember
bad.
now.
That was a bad mom. Come on now, we're not going to talk about that. Was a bad mom.
I agree. But you seem to just be forgetting all these random ass details. But you were keeping hard as fuck dicks out for Harambe.
Yeah, you had to whip it out.
You were going hard for like 3 months with that shit.
No, that was 9
Now all of a
months.
sudden you chastising people about being mad about a giraffe getting killed.
I'll tell you my thoughts on fucking shit. And I commented on your thread and nobody said anything back. There was no comeback from this.
No.
Because they didn't know, because they're fucking ignorant. Listen, every time somebody gets mad about some fucking crazy African animal gets shot in Africa, people in America get fucking up in arms, especially about lions and shit. First of all, lions are fucking murder machines. I don't give a fuck about if a lion gets fucking shot in the face and it's bald. I don't give a fuck. They kill people. If you're in Africa, you have to legit worry about fucking getting killed by a lion, unless you live in a fucking big city or some shit. What people don't get about this whole hunters going over there and killing exotic animals, there's a few things that people in America don't get. One, those hunters are paying a shitload of money to kill those animals.
Yep.
That money goes towards conservation for other animals of that same type, like other kinds of giraffes. They usually kill only one specific kind of the animal. They're usually older.
Yep.
They usually aren't mating anymore, or they're one that is killing off other kind.
Yep.
They also, when they kill those animals, they are not allowed to bring the meat back because the meat goes towards local villages that are impoverished. And people in America don't give a fuck. Oh, they killed a giraffe. Giraffe's a beautiful animal. What the fuck has a giraffe ever done for a fucking person before?
Yeah.
Not a goddamn thing.
Sell toys.
If it can go,
Toys R Us is out of business.
but if it can go towards feeding a fucking entire village by one hunter coming over there and because they wanted to kill the animal, I don't really give a shit. But somebody's getting fed over that, and I think people just totally overlook that shit to be like, oh, I'm so mad that somebody white went over there and killed a fucking animal. But people are getting fed.
Fake outrage.
Are you down with people just killing stray dogs and cats to feed homeless? Would you be down with that?
Oh, that's hilarious.
I've never even been presented with that problem or that question, but what I'll say is this. I'm always going to put the human rights and human issues as my top priority. And that's where my outrage...
Team human, bro.
Yeah, that's where my outrage is always going to be with
I mean,
kids.
I'm not outraged. I mean,
with kids, with elderly, that's always going to be my outrage. And I honestly don't understand the folks who have it flipped, who get outraged only about cute, cuddly mammals, exotic mammals, and don't get outraged about human rights. Those people really sicken me, and I liken them to ain't shit-ass Poison Ivy with, like, being more about plants than she is about people. They're the same kind of people. I hate Poison Ivy. Poison Ivy ain't shit.
You still didn't read that fucking comic book that,
No, I sure didn't. I didn't. But I read a lot of Poison Ivy. I've read a lot of Poison Ivy. She's a hot redhead. She likes plants more than people. That's it.
We had a celebrity on the podcast that recommended you a book. You didn't fucking read it.
I did not read it. I didn't. Everything I've read with Poison Ivy has been trash. But that's what I always think about with the people who are crazy animal rights, but are silent on human rights being violated, slavery and rape and murder and all this other sick stuff. Crickets. But then internet outrage over one animal, which Kronos correctly talked about, the background that happens a lot of the times, or almost all the times in these countries. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, you literally, you can't go to Africa and just start hunting and start shooting up shit. Like, you can't. Literally, people will kill you if you do that shit. There's literally fucking...
Anti-poachers.
Yeah, anti-poachers that will fucking shoot you in the face and not give a single fuck about you. Probably take a picture with you, too.
Yeah.
Hanging on a rope.
But if you pay that money... It goes to the village, and they get to feed a village.
That's not how the
And like I said, it goes towards... Because people don't understand what the fuck hunters are all about. Like, all those, wildlife and game... They have a purpose, and it's to keep the balance of fucking animals, like predators and fucking prey. And if that balance is out of whack, your whole environment is fucked. And people don't understand that because they don't fucking hunt. I don't fucking hunt, but I fucking get it because I did my goddamn research. I want to hunt, but I just don't have fucking time.
There you go. I mean, yeah. Agree to disagree, or, if you have valid points, I'm all ears, but that's where my priority is. I've never heard a better argument that would make me want to flip my mind in terms of not putting human rights as the priority. I don't know. That's, yeah. And some people were commenting saying some shit like, oh, well, you can have empathy for everything. And if that's the way you work, perfectly fine. Live your life. But for me, I got a ranking system.
Well, no, if you have empathy for everything, then you should have the same amount of outrage over human lives lost.
There you go. Yeah, that's why I don't believe them. I don't believe them. The other thing is, nobody gives a shit about a cockroach. Nobody gives a shit about a fucking snake. Or it's cute, cuddly, charismatic mammals that you care about.
Well, and it's the same people that that sit there and have like this fake outrage about people killing animals in Africa. Yet they'll fucking go to McDonald's, right after they fucking tire up their shit and eat a hamburger.
Yeah,
it's like it's fucking out of here with that bullshit.
Yeah, the slaughterhouses, big industrial slaughterhouses are pretty cruel to fucking animals.
Yeah, and given the alternative, listen, a hunter killing a fucking animal is way quicker than a fucking animal killing an animal because it's off. Like, watch a fucking video of how a fucking hyena or a goddamn lion kills an animal. It's way worse than getting shot in the fucking heart and through the lungs. It's like a lot of times they're getting eaten asshole first.
Yeah.
So
wait, are we talking about shades again?
No. That was Che.
To me right back.
Che was eating asshole first.
See, okay, was Che the top or the bottom? Stitch, what do you say?
He's gotta be on the bottom.
Ooh, you say Che was on the bottom?
So the same thing.
Oh, Shades or Che?
Che was on the bottom?
No, Che was on top.
I think Che was on the bottom. He was taking orders from fucking Shades.
I love it.
He was taking orders from Shades.
We need another poll.
Wow.
We need another poll out there.
No, last poll was fucking. I was redeemed on the last poll. All right.
As Thomas Jones. If they got in a fist fight, Shades would get his ass whooped.
He probably would, but
Sure.
I don't know.
Sure, but I mean, Kamachi, I don't feel like he would want to whoop his ass that hard.
It sucked Kamachi died because I was really
Comanche wanted to get his ass whooped. By some dick.
Yeah.
Some,
Beat it up.
that was some my brother's keeper shit. It
was.
Yeah.
It was.
Damn.
Gangster stuff. We should talk about the poll, though. We mentioned the poll.
Oh yeah.
Blue, break it down. What
right.
happened with this poll?
So last week we had an Ask Beef and BTI question that then rocked this goddamn podcast hard. Like shit was people were separated and we learned a lot about each other that we didn't really need to know about each other. But yeah, so the question was, when it comes to sitting on a toilet, after taking a shit, do you stand up to wipe your ass or do you say sitting to wipe your ass? And the results are, with 101 votes, 48% of people say that they sit to
58.
Sorry, 58.
You fucking it up, bro.
Sorry. 58 said that they sit down. 42% said that they stand up to wipe their ass.
That's fucking
This
close.
shit flipped.
Dude, this
because
shit
early on,
flipped.
I kept tagging motherfuckers. I was like, because there was only like maybe 30 people that voted. I was like, fuck that. We getting everybody up on Facebook. Y'all gonna vote. And then we got ballooned up to 100.
Exactly. Rock the vote.
Yeah, man. Because and the stand people were like, of course you stand. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all?
So comments were fucking lit.
So I'm playing online, and one of my boys comes to me. He's like, "Dude," I'm like, "What? What's going on? Like, is there something wrong with the game? Like, are you not able to join?" He's all, "How the fuck do you fucking use dry toilet paper to wipe your ass?" I was like, "Wait, what?" He's like, "Dude, you're supposed to either wet the toilet paper or use baby wipes." I'm like, "Hold the fuck on! You listen to the cash." He's all,
How do you
"Dude,
wet toilet paper?
I was saying, I use baby wipes and toilet paper as well.
You dip it in the water?
Yes.
And
No. He says he turns it. You go to the sink. You turn to the sink. You just wet it a little bit.
Dude, what's his name? You're a fucking savage, disgusting motherfucker. Fuck you.
I'm not gonna put his name out.
I don't respect you.
We cussing out loyal listeners on this.
Yeah.
You know what? Actually,
Identify yourself.
I was shocked as fuck because he came at me
It breaks
hard
apart.
like, what?
yeah, it like
It breaks
disintegrates.
apart.
Yeah.
You wipe it with paper
Well,
towels?
not all the way. He just said you just like dampen it.
No.
But no, so okay, so actually, I
Or
had
you use
an
baby
idea.
wipes.
I had an idea of like, cause like baby wipes and like flushable wipes are like they're not that great for your sewer system.
Flushable wipes are. Don't use it. I say baby wipes.
But no.
People know what the fuck that is. But
Those aren't
use
that great
flushable.
either because they don't break apart as fast as toilet paper does.
Well, yeah, but I get ones that are supposed to break apart as soon as they hit the fucking water.
Yeah, but I was thinking like, okay,
those
if we use
baby
toilet
wipes?
paper, like what if you get like a little like water bottle, like a little tiny one, you just spritz a little bit with some water and wipe your ass that way.
We don't have utility belts, man.
There's a solution to all this, which
A
I've used
bidet?
before. It's a bidet, yes.
Yeah.
The bidets are fucking awesome.
Dude, so they freak me out, man. They really...
Bro, there's bidets literally you don't gotta do shit. shit. You press one fucking button, your asshole is clean, and it fucking dries your ass. That's it. No touching nowhere.
So I've accidentally used one, and that was not a fun feeling.
Oh, you get
Oh
used
yeah,
to
it takes a while to get used to it. Because the one thing about bidets, especially like the Japanese one, those motherfuckers are goddamn spot on. I don't even know how they get your asshole. Like
They got laser guided asshole.
Yeah.
They look straight for the brown eye and just pinpoint accuracy and shit. Especially the ones that like pulsates. It's like, oh, I can't do this.
Okay, so the sit
Or
and
Shay was like, whoa.
the sit and wipe your ass, folks. We are the majority. The other folks are weirdos.
But not by much though.
We belong by 18%.
No, by only, well, yeah, I guess 18.
8. Oh, yeah.
I thought it was 18, right? 18%?
16.
16%? Okay.
We can do the maths.
Yeah, 16.
All right.
Yeah, we
We're
do
the
math.
Asians.
So 16 more people sit to wipe their ass than versus standing.
Hey, we still the majority. God damn it. Y'all wrong. But not by much.
That didn't matter when Trump got elected, though.
I
Damn.
mean, you're right. But
I don't think Trump wipes his ass.
He has an
his thumb.
intern. He has an intern do it.
all bad. We putting out another poll then? Because these are fun.
Yeah, that was actually pretty fun.
Yeah, it's the one with Che and
Actually,
Shay and Shades.
Yeah.
Who was top, who was bottom?
I'm gonna see because that was from Facebook. I'm gonna see what Twitter has.
Twitter
I
has
posted
way
up
more
on Twitter.
options.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about checking the actual.
Yeah, because I also posted up on Twitter.
Yeah.
Let me see. Twitter's always so fucking complicated.
Yeah.
Sometime.
Let us know when you can find it in shit.
Oh, kind of jumping back to Luke Cage regarding the whole shades and butt pumping his friend. It was in episode 6 of season 2 at the 31-minute mark. That's the scene where they're inside the Pop's barbershop. Mm-hmm. And then the other scene, episode 6.
Okay.
So episode 6 at 31 mark is when they're in Pop's shop and they're like back to back talking and stuff like that. And then episode 7 at the 40-minute mark is when after spoiler alert, Shade shoots him and he's like over his dead body or over his body talking to him. So
He shoots him with a gun.
Not with nut.
Ski.
Look, if y'all are offended by my gay jokes, they're literally just jokes.
Yeah.
I got family that's gay. I got no problem with gay people. But a joke's a joke. It's fucking funny.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Somebody get mad. Be all fucking pissed. Talking about how we're homophobic or some shit.
all right, so
And then call us the N-word like it's like that's normal.
Because it's all okay.
I'm looking at the Twitter polls, and the Twitter polls is 50-50.
Really? How many
Yeah.
people voted? Like 4?
This too.
Nah, this motherfucker.
I think one of them probably was me.
God damn it. Y'all want to switch to a little gaming stuff?
Yeah. What do you want to talk about?
Overwatch.
Oh yeah, we got a new one.
Yeah. What in the fuck is going on at Blizzard? This looks like a goddamn hamster death machine. What is this thing?
It's brought to you by Kia. I want to play. I haven't played Overwatch in a long time, but every time they have a new character, they're always unique, and this one's very unique. It's basically it looks like a tank.
Yeah.
That can roll around in a ball like a hamster ball. Mm-hmm. So I want to check it out. You know.
But it looks like a furry hamster in the ball.
Yeah, but they need to bring back PvE though, because they didn't make it fucking permanent. Not this fucking we'll do a month. Just make it permanent. If you made it permanent, I'll play the game way more often.
Yeah. I would like to see them with more features. I mean, the game's been out for like two and a half years now or something like that.
Yeah, Blizzard knows how to fucking just wring out the life of a fucking game.
Yes.
Like, look at World of Warcraft is a perfect example. I don't know any other game that has lasted this long.
Yeah.
It's been like what, probably like 15 fucking years?
Yeah, because all it is expansions, right?
Yeah. And it's amazing. They know what they're doing.
I mean, even Diablo, StarCraft, they got other titles that have
I
been.
wonder if World of Warcraft might be even. Is it even a little more than 15?
Might be.
Because it's been out for a minute.
Yeah. The other thing is, whenever there's a new character for Overwatch, instantaneously, even before it's announced, there's always going to be Fuda porn already readily available.
Well, not necessarily. It's just porn in general, not necessarily food porn. Because the hamster's going to be using his mech to fucking machine fuck all the girls.
Well, it's probably just going to go up somebody's ass. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
That too.
You go on the wrong sites, old ninja.
Like,
No.
Overwatch
I go
was
on my sites. I don't watch your Fuda sites.
Overwatch was invented for Fuda porn.
No, for you.
I'm telling
In
you,
your view.
it's the whole fucking point of the game.
No, you tripping. You watch your Fuda shit.
God damn.
That's why. That's why you love the game so much.
God damn. All right. Well, we'll see. I haven't played with this character. It's probably going to be on PC first or something. I don't know.
I thought they usually do it like at the same time.
Yeah,
right?
I'm pretty sure it's a wide. That's why it takes so long. It's usually a wide platform release.
Did anybody use Doomfist?
I did once. After they like fixed him from fisting everybody, they kind of nerfed him a little bit. So, and they changed his super attacks where people can totally see it coming from a mile away. So hopefully they fix that shit.
Yeah, they do nerf a lot of main characters and whatnot, or popular characters.
And they get buffs.
Yeah, they do a good job of like, I guess leveling the playing field. You know what I mean? They don't let anybody get OP.
Yeah. Well, they respond to like feedback.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the community goes hard, and when they say, "Hey, this person is nerfed too much," a lot of times they pull back a little bit. I appreciate that about them.
Yeah, like when I was playing like Zenyatta, like a lot of people were complaining because I wasn't complaining because for me it's a perfect character. Mm-hmm. But for a lot of people, I guess he didn't deal enough damage. His super wasn't that great, and they changed him. Yeah. So they did little tweaks here and there.
Yeah. Even Diva was nerfed quite a bit, and then buffed again.
And then same thing with Mercy. Apparently she got an attack boost recently in the last month or so. They're saying she wasn't doing enough, and I guess she's doing more damage now, I think, with her pistol and shit. So
what was going on with your girl over at EA, old ninja?
That's your girl.
What are you talking about? You always give her props. I like her too.
I do because she's from Naughty Dog. Yeah. And so she was the one who's birthed.
Say her name.
Amy Henning.
Yeah.
So she's the one that left after, was it Uncharted 3?
Yeah, I think
was it 3 or 4?
Writers, right?
Yeah.
I thought she left after 4. I thought 4 was her last Uncharted.
I'm confused. How many Uncharted?
There's 4.
4.
Well, there's actually
not including
more.
Lost City, not including Lost Legacy.
Yeah.
She
but
left like right at the beginning of 4, right?
I thought it was after 4. Well, she left somewhere in Uncharted 4, either beginning or the end. And she went on to go to Visceral Games. Oh. Visceral Games fucking tanked.
Hold on, she left after Golden Abyss. Oh, and she was a writer for Battlefield Hardline.
Nice. Really? That game kind of sucks.
Wow. And she probably left because her game got canceled.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Which game is the game that got canceled?
Star Wars game.
The Star Wars game that was unnamed.
Star Wars out here ruining people's careers.
I know.
It was a Visceral game too. God damn, it would have been dope.
It was a Visceral game, but Visceral went under, and then it got absorbed into their teams went to other spots. So they were talking to her about giving her like a top position at another company, but then whatever she was at, I don't remember if she was at Respawn or some other EA company, but she decided to leave the project because they told her she can continue to work on the Star Wars project, and then recently she bowed out. This is a huge loss for this game, but whenever it comes out, whatever it is, she's an excellent writer.
Wait, is the game coming out or not?
There is a game. There's actually a couple games.
Was she trying to make Solo the game?
No.
Wait, which game was canceled then? One game was canceled.
It was the Star Wars game.
Okay.
Yeah, so the Star Wars game moved to another outlet, moved to Respawn.
You guys are saying very different things, but you guys aren't arguing.
Yeah,
He's saying canceled and looking up on Wikipedia. You're saying no and saying some other bullshit.
Saying the property of the game moved to Respawn. Respawn fundamentally changed what they got to be something different.
But you say canceled.
It says canceled.
Yeah. So
old okay.
All right. I didn't know this, but she actually was a director on one of my favorite games of all time.
Which one?
Actually, the whole fucking series. Blood Omen, Legacy of Kain.
Oh yeah, back in the day.
Way back in the day.
Yeah.
And Chelsea did some shit games too, but it's all right. We don't talk about those.
What the hell is Michael Jordan's Chaos?
Yeah, I was gonna say some shit games.
I'm actually trying to see if I can.
Ever since Legacy of Kain, she was pretty much hit after hit.
Well, that's great. I mean, I'm happy for her. I want to see what she does next or whatever.
I don't even know where she went. Maybe she left the industry and moved to something else. No idea.
Sometimes people need a hiatus or a break or whatever, but she obviously is talented.
She's an older lady. She's in her 50s.
Yeah, that's good though.
But she's a talented writer.
Oh yeah. That's definitely not a knock. I'm just saying it's cool to see somebody older, making great games.
Absolutely. Who knows? She may have even been slightly burnt out from the industry.
She might have been fed up with EA shit.
Yeah, because I know some people who work for EA, and they don't say a lot of good things about working at
Every person that I've met that worked at EA does not have anything positive to say.
So I'm looking at gameplay for Michael Jordan, Chaos in the Windy City, and it's basically Michael Jordan dribbling the ball around Chicago, and he's using the ball as his weapons, like as a fireball, and he just did a slam dunk, and he got like a power up and shit.
Sounds awful.
Goddamn.
Bet you it's better than Shaq Fu.
Oh, Shaq Fu wasn't bad. That Shaq Fu was not bad, man. They made a remake.
Yeah, they did a sequel.
Or a sequel.
And it's out already.
Like he's using the ball to like destroy walls and
Steph
shit.
Curry ain't got no game.
Oh!
Here we go. Here we go.
Y'all better save that.
What basketball player has gotten a game recently?
Yeah, there's been
nobody.
none.
I don't think any like sports player has gotten anything but outside of sport.
No.
Has
You're
gotten
right.
a game made. Actually, Shaq Fu's coming back.
Yeah,
no,
that one. Yeah.
I think
Shaq
it's
been
already
retired
out.
for years. He's just trying to hate on the Dubs.
Shaq Fu is, I guess, the only one.
Oh, you're still a Lakers fan?
He tried. He goes back and forth like the wind.
I've always been a Laker fan. I'm like teetering. I'm like adjusting my sliders in terms of like how I'm going to talk shit on LeBron, but hope the Lakers win.
Yeah.
So every time he misses, fuck that dude. Trade him.
I mean,
we won.
I'm still a Niners fan. They're fucking garbage. This year they should be good, but
This year they
It's hard for me because like I hated Sherman, and then they fucking bring him on.
They sure did.
It's like the sports guys are trolling me.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of NBA news. We got to get another better than MJ and Kobe in the books because.
Dude, I'm still watching the gameplay, and like, there's like robots that are fucking refs that's going around. You have to like kill them, and there's like other. I don't know what the fuck's going on. This game is crazy. Holy shit.
God damn. God damn. All right. Hey, actually, we were on gaming a little bit, but I think. Oh, so you haven't played any Last of Us, though?
no, not yet.
Go ahead.
I've been super busy. Y'all hear about Civil War 2?
Tell me about. Wait, there's another Iron Man versus Captain America?
American Civil War. You know, Alex Jones, Black Helicopters.
Tell us about
He fucking warned us
what the fuck is
that
going
apparently the Democrats were going to start a civil war on 4th of July.
Yes.
on. A civil, like an actual.
My God. Civil war.
So if
In
you
real life or this comic stuff?
it sounds like comic stuff. Yeah, if you were on Twitter yesterday, the hashtag Second Civil War Letters was basically people writing letters to loved ones as if they were in this new Civil War, and it was about basically about the Make America Great Again red hats versus the like social justice warrior hipster trans community or whatever. It was fucking hilarious.
But this was not. Obviously, it sounds satirical.
Oh, it's extra satirical. What are you talking about?
Like, Alex Jones is super serious.
It dominated.
But yeah, he gets serious on his
It
conspiracy
was
shit.
super dominating Twitter yesterday.
What
It was
the
fucking
fuck?
hilarious. Hella celebrities got in. Patton Oswalt was in on it. It was fucking great.
God damn
it was so
what
good.
The fuck, man.
Yeah, if it was actually a civil war, it'd be the shortest civil war ever. Like, because most people on that side of the aisle, they don't own firearms. They're not crazy fucking, like, what do you call, like, doomsday preppers and shit. They're just normal people that are fucking hippie, sort of. It's dumb. I don't even know why he said it. It doesn't make any fucking sense. So
He said all kinds of crazy shit.
some stuff that ended up being right, but a lot of shit that was very wrong.
Lizard people in tin hat, kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right.
You want to hear a couple quick ones?
Go
In a
ahead.
second. So, this is from Peter Dow. It says, I suggest we build a wall out of Hillary's emails since they can't get over them.
God damn. These are all on Twitter and shit.
This is all on Twitter. Like, here's one. General DeGrasse Tyson had our battalion dressed as climate change, and we easily slipped past the MAGA fortifications. They refused to believe we had arrived until it was too late.
Holy fuck.
There's a shit ton of these. I even have one on there. It's actually kind of trending. It's fucking awesome.
What did yours say?
Mine says, where am I at?
You don't remember what you fucking wrote?
Yeah, because it's like a letter. Where's my phone?
It's like a loved one?
It says to my loved one. Hang on, I got it right here.
So I'm still tripping off this Michael Jordan game. So it's got a 6.9 out of 10 on IMDb.
What year did this bullshit ass game come
It
out?
came out November 21st, 1994.
Was it the Genesis? Looked like a Genesis.
It's on a Super Nintendo.
Oh, okay.
That's the same gen.
Okay. So my letter says, to my love, it is only by the grace of God. Oh, no, that one. Okay, here. To my love, I am deep behind enemy lines, and I pray that this letter finds you well. The Red Hats trust me now. Who knew that playing a blind black MAGA supporter would play so well? My age helps. Tonight Tonight they will sing the anthem. That's when I will kneel.
Oh my God! What are you doing on there?
That's pretty good.
All right, holy fucking shit!
Yeah,
Man.
that one got a lot of attention.
So actually, let's switch it up a little bit. Stitch, I know you've been trying to vibe with some music and stuff. You heard the Yay, you heard Drake's.
Drake dropped a new album. I guess it was last week. Scorpion, I think it was.
Yeah,
it was called. It's. I wish I could pull it up on my phone. My phone's almost dead. It's a really. I think it's maybe like 18 songs on his track list.
That's long.
It's a pretty deep track
Drake?
list. Yeah. So I was kind of surprised about it. The first
Talk about his son.
Yes.
Yeah.
The first like 6-7 songs, I was like, this. I was not feeling it all. But then towards like the middle end part, there's one. It's called. I think it's called like maybe like March 14th, where it's like I guess the date where his son was born. And that completely talks about that whole thing. And it started to get pretty good towards the end
How
part of
old
it.
is this kid? Because we just found out Pusha T literally exposed this motherfucker as a deadbeat, basically, or someone who denied his kid. I don't know. He might have been paying for him. I don't
I'd have to look it up because I really don't get overly invested in like fucking celebrity, like what their kid's name is, when they were born, blah blah blah.
But we
blah,
didn't
blah.
know about this one. You know what I mean?
I don't really. I personally kind of don't care
right.
or whatever. I mean, he talks about it. I don't know who the baby mama is. He talks about how him and the baby mama didn't have a good relationship, but he in the song that he talks about him, it's actually really really good.
Okay.
So I kind of enjoyed it, but I want to re-listen to it again. I listened to, I think probably maybe the first half of the Kanye album, and that one's only maybe like 7 or 9 songs. It's
short.
much shorter. There was like 1 or 2 songs that I liked. The rest I was like, I don't really know what he's talking about, so I was like, I'm gonna try to re-listen again because I was
Poopity Scoop?
that's not on an album.
This should never been made.
Yeah, I was listening to both albums like when I was like sort of like working out, so it's like I kind of didn't. I was just like hearing just for like the vibe, the beat, and or whatever. And they're both albums I want to go back and listen to, like when I just like have nothing going on, just to sort of decipher what it is that they're actually trying to say and everything. Both albums are, from my understanding, both sort of critically, I guess, getting positive reviews and everything. But yeah, that's sort of my review at this point. But like I said, I want to do a little bit more deeper listening on both those albums.
I haven't heard shit, but go ahead.
They're both better than those mumble rapper people that you like.
That's not hard to do.
I know. I tried to listen
Fuck Cardi B.
I tried to listen to Ye's album. I couldn't make it through the first track.
Which one? I'm sorry.
Fuck Kanye's album.
Wow, you couldn't make it through any of it.
No, I had to turn it off. I couldn't support him.
Because of his shit.
Yeah.
There it is. I know there was a lot of people.
So
like
you couldn't
that.
support something you didn't pay for anyway?
No, I listen. I have Amazon Unlimited.
Oh, okay.
So and then they get points for.
Yeah, you're like, fuck
listens.
that. Not even the whole listen.
I couldn't even listen to Justin Timberlake's new album either. It was garbage.
Oh, really?
The Man in the Woods.
I haven't.
You went to the concert, right?
The concert was good. I mean, he's definitely a showman. So some of the songs were alright, but most of the songs that I recognize were older. Only a few that were new were okay. But I haven't listened to the album either. I know Kemak loves him, so.
Did anyone listen? It didn't like Jay-Z and Beyonce drop something, or
Yeah.
I thought they were on tour.
No, they're on tour,
concert.
but I think they released an album too. Or they're gonna release.
I thought they had released, or maybe Beyonce. I thought one of them dropped something.
If they did, I will cop almost anything Jay-Z puts out because he's just a really special artist, at least in my mind. I don't know if I like a collaboration album per se with her, but you know.
Yeah, it's called Everything in Love. Everything is Love, and it came out.
I miss old
Do
school
you think
Hova.
right now that he's riding Beyonce's coattails?
I feel like he's already done everything he was going to do in music.
Yeah. I'm just talking about
He had 20
now.
years.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like he doesn't even need to say. There's nothing else he needs to say on wax.
Yeah, I think he can do whatever the fuck he wants right now.
Yeah.
If it's supporting his wife, then yeah, but it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Well, I think with him is that he's been for his lifespan, he's been more rich than he has poor. So he doesn't really have much stories to tell anymore.
Here's something for all the Beyonce, the Beehive folks. He actually has way more money than her.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
yeah.
Way more. And he's been had money since the 90s and shit. So
Yeah.
he's super successful. I mean, he's kind of and he's actually done some philanthropic stuff lately too that I support. So yeah, I'll listen to him.
Is he like Akon?
Oh yeah, Akon's done a lot of cool shit, man. I give him props.
Trying to build Wakanda.
Basically, he's trying to do all kinds of stuff. What is it, Senegal?
Senegal.
Yeah.
Senegal. It's
Yeah.
funny because we were talking about the Senegalese wrestlers. If y'all have not seen Senegalese wrestling, go watch that shit on YouTube. They're basically all in
warrior
Baku. And they call it wrestling, but they can hit each other, and they're big ass fucking dudes.
Good shit. Good shit. Yeah, the videos were fucking lit. I like those.
So Jay-Z's net worth right now is $900 million.
Damn.
Beyonce's net worth is only $350 million.
Damn.
it ain't even close.
Only.
I'd like to remind the Beehive about that.
No, you better not talk shit about that Beehive
I don't
because
give a fuck.
they come rabid as fuck.
I will get on my
They
wasp
end up
shit. I don't
end
give a
up
fuck.
rolling up
They
in
can all
here.
come, give us the watches and listens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Hate on us, we already fucking typing, but thanks for listening.
Yeah. It don't change the facts.
Yeah, you can't be mad if you don't listen.
In fact, I'm gonna say this. I feel like
Okay.
her getting with Jay-Z helped her career, solo career, because she was a star with Destiny's Child, but
Yeah.
her solo career got helped by being with Jay-Z.
I can agree with that.
I mean, because they've worked together.
Someone's grunting. Who is grunting?
Yeah, I'm growing. I'm
Go
like,
ahead and grunt. Tell
I'm like-
me why. Tell me why that ain't
No,
true.
I'm just saying. I can't put words on it because I'm like I don't even know if that's even close to true. But I'm not gonna. I don't care that much to go back and be like, oh no, just like whatever.
They got married in 2008,
Yeah, but they were together like for a few years before
Yeah.
then. But yeah, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
but she only had 2 albums before that.
But that,
She's perceived in a much positive light than he is.
Yes, he's a rapper.
Well, even after the whole cheating thing and him getting put on blast publicly, and him just being fine with it, just taking the knee.
No.
to-
Let me point this out again for motherfuckers,
boy.
especially in the Beehive.
Oh boy.
I
God,
said
oh God.
real clearly, Jay-Z ain't getting left by nobody, even Beyonce. Who was right? Yeah. Yeah. She ain't leaving Jay-Z. I said it.
Hey,
Ain't
let me say it
happening.
again.
That's
900
at
million.
Cthulhu's Prodigy
Yeah,
on
come
Twitter.com.
Come at me. She need him.
I don't know. Beyonce also had some really naive fucking girly bullshit early in her career.
Hell yeah.
Talking about, pay my bills and all this bullshit. Just typical stupid ass girly bullshit. Men do bullshit too, like boys bullshit, but for her to have the total turnaround of pay my bills and then talk about independent women, it's just like you ain't independent if somebody's paying your bills, bitch.
yeah. But wait. To be clear, that
True.
Bills, and Independent Woman, they were both with Destiny's Child. That wasn't her solo stuff.
But she was the lead.
She was the lead.
She was always the
but-
lead. I'm just saying.
Or her mom was the lead.
It is what it is.
She wasn't using no belt though, so can't really blame it on the mom.
Yeah.
Hey, we all say dumb shit when we're young. So.
Yes. Oh yeah, that's for sure.
Bra.
I'm happy for them or whatever. They got like a family, 3 kids, and all that good shit.
So is this like Shades and Mariah type relationship or nah?
No, hell no.
Well, as far as does Shades need Mariah or does Mariah need Shades?
They don't need each other.
Nah,
They'll
Sha-
both be fine on their own.
Che and Shades need. And we've established that.
Ooh, man.
Prison is a cold place without warm booty.
Well, if you're talking about
Say
age,
your name right. Stokes.
Beyonce's 36 and Jay-Z is 48.
Yeah, he's older, dude.
Yeah.
He's definitely older.
But he wasn't fucking her when she was underage. Unlike fucking R. Kelly, goddammit. I'm just saying, fuck R. Kelly though.
Yeah.
What about Riri?
Riri's bad as hell. What about her?
No, there were rumors that they were messing around, or I guess that's kind of like the inside joke
Yeah,
in Hollywood.
who knows, man? I mean, especially when she started off pretty young and whatnot. I'm sure she sucked him off,
Maybe
That's your girl. Is she a hoe then?
I mean, she's breathing.
Is she a hoe?
No, she's not a hoe. All women are queens. She's breathing though.
But she's sucking off some older dude.
I don't care.
Backpedaling.
I'm never a judge of anybody.
You a lying, you lying ass motherfucker. All you do is judge. You judge shit all day.
Only guy can judge.
Lying
I
ass.
mean, she may have shit on a few coppers.
Fucking dude.
You know what I love? People that say only only guy can judge. They end up in court.
Yes.
And I'm like, do you realize the irony?
Wait,
here?
wait. End up in court or say that while they're in court?
Yeah, sometimes the same. Mm-hmm. Yeah, both. Yeah.
Oh man, have you guys seen these new
hilarious.
pictures of Brandy?
No.
The
She's
singer?
still alive?
Today?
Yeah, dude, she is thick as fuck. She is
Brandy ain't thick.
Dude.
No, put that out there. Shit, Brandy ain't thick. No way. You got a different girl. Brandy was skinny as fuck.
Wait,
Look up Brandy.
Oh,
she is thick,
shit.
and then there's like
She
some
does
pictures-
have
Wait. How thick? We talking J-Lo thick? You better quantify this, Blue. Get it right. Don't backtrack on me.
Yeah. This will be strike two for you because you called that girl thick from Daredevil season 2.
Yeah, she wasn't thick.
Yeah.
that was
Asian
me.
chick?
That was me.
Show me in this collage of Brandy pics where the thickness is.
And I didn't say she was thick. I just said she had a fat ass.
Look
and I
up-
said it was
yeah,
camera angle.
2018.
Yeah, you were wrong.
Not 20.
2108.
Why are we looking at houses?
2018 going to picture.
I said she was thick.
We went to Zillow. I don't see thickness.
Look,
So we're pulling up.
Nope.
That's
No, that's
questionable.
not.
That's questionable. I won't allow it. Nope. No. Circumstantial evidence.
those are all old pictures still.
I put in 2018, bro.
Look up her videos. There's a video of her. She's like Nelly Furtado thick now.
Don't you don't. Where's my?
Cause look up her Instagram. Look up Brandy Instagram.
Nelly got thick. Nelly Furtado is a
Thick as fuck.
awesome thickness, but no.
Enough to where the internet almost exploded.
It did, cause she surprised us. We hadn't seen her in like 8-9 years and shit, and she came back with 2 ham hocks in that ass.
Yeah, thick as fuck.
Nah, man, I'm
That
not.
one with her getting out of the car.
I'm not seeing it, bruh. That's questionable.
That ain't nothing.
She looks normal.
Yeah.
She looks thicker than she used to.
I can't see. You can't see shit with that. She got
As
fluff
we
and
get
fucking-
older-
There should be another
She's
video.
wearing a bed sheet.
There's a video of her like performing on stage.
I'm not seeing it, bro. I think you're gonna have to rewind the tape. I think you owe us all an apology.
No, scroll back up.
He's still trying. He's still trying, and I love it.
Y'all all talk about these.
He's on apology number 2 on this couch.
Hey, I'm usually pretty right on here.
But what's wrong?
Try that one. See.
That's like a video of a baby, bro.
Baby.
Come
There's a
on,
video of
now.
her like she's on the stage performing and she looks thick. Maybe that one right there. Okay, there we go. You don't think she looks thick in that?
She's wearing a fucking
wearing big
curtain.
clothes.
And she's 50 feet away from us, man. We can't even see.
You
Nah, man.
Perpetrating.
That does not qualify yet.
She looks thicker than she did when she was a kid.
Yeah.
I don't see any figure behind any of that. All I see is a leg and just a bunch of fucking clothing.
Church lady clothes, man.
Yeah. Church lady.
God damn it.
I can't do it. I can't. Nah.
Oh, wait.
Nah, there's a backpack in the. No, come on.
No. Right here, yes.
What?
Her legs are thick in this picture.
I need a better shot. A much better shot. Because you specifically talked about ass thickness.
I didn't say ass thick. I just said she was thick as fuck.
I heard what I wanted.
Felicity's better.
Ooh.
Felicity's better. We seen Felicity.
Felicity's pretty
Felicity's
fucking
not
thick.
Felicity's not super. She's slim thick.
we got proof though.
Yeah, we got all
no,
kinds of proof.
Nah, y'all got
All
Brandy
kinds.
We got no Brandy proof, really.
Bruh, brethren, say her name right. Stokes. Yeah, bruh.
Yeah. I can't.
Bumbleclot.
I can't allow it. I actually think Tilda, the one on the show, some scenes she looks good. Some scenes
She's pretty fucking bad.
when she was snot crying though, like later on, she'll do some snot crying.
Oh, yeah, I'm not there yet.
And your dick should go soft when she's snot crying.
Yeah, well, usually it does that with any girl be snot crying. But I mean, when she's up there and her mama's,
Is it my dick snot?
no, she can get
saying.
through dick snot. But she's always wearing low cuts. She's wearing summer dresses the entire season.
Yeah.
And I'm not mad at it at all.
It's also hard when she's on the same show as Claire and Simone.
It is tough. I mean,
competition's too hard.
And then we got this new, like, possibly Puerto Rican, maybe Redbone.
Nandi bad.
Nandi bad as fuck.
Nandi bad, man.
Yes, I agree.
So it's tough.
Yeah.
All kind of black girl magic on this.
Yeah, she flexing on him.
Yeah, so I
appreciate
mean that's like a battle royale right there.
Yeah, we shall see. There was something else on the list that you wrote down, Blue. What was that?
Oh, y'all want to hear about this? I talked a little bit on the cast about a little bit of dankness. It's kind of fucked up.
What was this?
So,
Oh, hold on. I know what you're gonna get to. Hold on, one second. What was that?
all right.
Well, there's the Anime Expo that's taking place down in LA. But apparently there was a guy who had threatened that he was going to shoot up the event because of some biased shit he had with it. Like, I guess he was texting one of his friends talking about how he was pissed off about something and that, you know, all these guys are like God haters and blah blah blah, this and that and this and that. And he said that he was going to retaliate for something and like shoot up the place. And the friend was telling him like, hey dude, like you need to calm down. Like, are you just joking about this? Like, the person wasn't sure he was like actually going to go through with it, so he like called the police and then police got involved. Good. But I don't know if the guy was like officially arrested, but I know he was taken in for like questioning or something like that. But yeah, Anime X is fucking. It was probably the first Anime Expo I ever went to, and it was a great fucking time.
Where is it at?
Anaheim.
Okay.
It started in Anaheim. I don't think it was still there.
I think it's in LA now, LA Convention Center. But it's a huge anime. It's probably the biggest West Coast anime convention out there, and I know a lot of people who go. Fuck anybody who would shoot up a con or be violent. You know, all it is. It's fun. We go to plenty of cons. It's fun nerds getting together, man. And I'm glad the police took that fucking shit seriously. Fuck them. God damn. And I think it's going on this weekend, I believe. 4th of July weekend or whatever. But
we just got a really good BTI question.
Oh shit. All right, we could transition. We can transition. Let's do it.
It starts tomorrow, Anime Expo.
There we go.
This is from King Arthur, who's also in the chat. He tweeted to us instead of putting it in the chat. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's all good. We'll allow it.
Good thing I saw it, right? He said, would you rather have to fight a live chicken every day to the death barehanded, or have to fight an orangutan to death once a year, but you get a katana?
Ooh, I get a katana. Ooh, okay. Y'all go.
They fight a chicken to death every day?
Every day.
I assume it's a rooster.
Barehanded. No, said a chicken.
Or what was the other one?
Or an orangutan once a year, but you get a katana.
Oh.
Orangutan.
Orangutan, katana all day.
Orangutan, because you can prep. You get that Batman prep time.
That is a lot of prep time. A year.
Like working out and shit.
And I don't really respect orangutans, you know, with like me having a sword. I don't respect them like that.
But then again, if you kill a chicken, you got dinner for the fucking day.
It's like every day though.
Yeah, for like 2 weeks.
I didn't think this was a survival question. I thought it was just like
it's to the death.
But I meant like in terms of like getting food and eating. I didn't think it was like we're on an island. That's our only option.
I'm just spending it that way. Like you get fresh meat every day.
You can eat orangutan meat.
Yeah, that's only once a year though.
That's a lot of meat though.
Yeah, you can freeze it, man. Come on now. You know, a little orangeness.
What? Right? Orange sauce?
Aren't they orange? The motherfuckers? Aren't they the orange apes?
Yes, they are. God, I thought you said orange sauce. I'm like, the fuck?
Well, you know.
They taste like tang. Orangutan.
Oh shit.
But I guess orangutans don't seem like they're that violent of a creature.
They are not.
They just kind of hang out and shit.
Stab them right in the chest. Once a year.
They go. Come from the back.
Backstab.
Chickens got chickens, roosters, they got attitudes.
Yeah, when they run.
They are food already, though.
But like one chicken or even a rooster, like that's not gonna fuck. I mean, it's not gonna fuck you up. I mean, you might get a little fucked up, but
yeah, you'll get some scratches, and then you might get a little bit of infection with the dirty ass claws or some shit. But it would just get annoying day after day,
every day.
I mean, go kill this chicken.
As far as like what's more deadly, obviously a fucking orangutan or chicken. But if you got a fucking sword, I mean, I'm just saying, it's a sword.
But actually, what chicken are we talking about? Are we talking about like the one from Family Guy? Because that wouldn't be kind of.
Oh shit!
If you had to fight
like a real chicken.
All right, everybody going orangutan, man.
Yeah,
sounds like it.
I'm going chicken because I can make money off of that.
You're going chicken.
Kill the chicken, sell it every day. Come up.
Sell it where?
Was there another B2B?
You want
at the farmer? I'll go to the farmer market, sell the fresh chicken.
Vic from VZA had one. I thought he hit.
He did, but it's like.
Is it buried?
No, it's not buried, but it goes off of last week's.
Oh, here we go. Oh, you already got it up?
Yeah. No, you have it.
Okay, I got it. In Coming to America, did Akeem stand or sit for his wipes? Or for his wipers? Okay, because I was gonna say if it was just wipes, he had people that wipe for him.
Yeah, but
he's standing. I say he's standing.
I'm thinking because he's from Africa, he probably squatted. So there was neither a stand or a sit. He's probably squatting.
I don't even know.
Oh, it's a good one.
I think it was a full bend over. Like, you're
like
standing
grab your
up, but your
ankles?
torso, to the windows, to the wall. I think it was grab your ankles and then wipe.
No, I want to say he was standing up because didn't not Eddie Murphy's character, Arsenio Hall's character talked about fucking his people.
Well, you have to. You have to fuck your bathers.
But like, you gotta be standing up for that.
for fucking?
Do you though?
I mean,
For fucking?
if you're gonna be sitting on a toilet, like fucking.
I mean,
Why would
dude,
you
I'll
say
show
the
you
toilet?
porn, man. Come on now. I've seen the porn. There's plenty of toilet porn. Come on. The glory holes?
I'm saying he's standing.
You saying he's standing? Okay, all right.
I know. I think he's probably standing, but he's like bending over and grabbing his ankles.
You
while
bend
they-
over, grab ankle stand. All right, what you got? Prince Akeem. How's he get his ass wiped?
I would assume he's just bending or squatting, bending
He's
over.
squatting,
Yeah,
huh?
you gotta
Alright.
get deep in there.
Deep in the ass. God damn. He's getting his
With
ass
fucking-
eaten too.
With berry juice.
Yeah. All right. Jesus.
All right, so we have another one.
God damn. From the chat?
Well, no, yeah, he asked which lion from Netflix's Voltron would suit you. He said his would be the red lion, mine would be the black lion.
Damn.
Mine will be the blue lion.
I don't know shit about Voltron.
I've only seen like 3 episodes from this current.
Well, you still
Watch when you're a kid,
enough.
right?
Yeah, I saw from the kid. What was
But you also watched a bunch of the other seasons too, the most recent ones. So
No, I haven't seen from like season 1 of this one, but old school. I'll go with old school. What was the fat one? The yellow one?
Oh,
Yellow
yeah,
one,
yeah.
He was strong, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll use that one.
I'm gonna say the red lion.
Red one. What was the red one's trait? I can't remember.
Fire.
Fire.
Oh yeah. There we go.
it'd be fun if it was water, wouldn't it? Let's fuck everybody up.
That's good shit. I gotta catch up on fucking Voltron, man.
So fucking good. You're missing out. Voltron's really fucking
They're
good.
getting real close to like Samurai Jack territory right now.
Wow. Okay.
It's fucking
That's
good. I mean,
That's great.
you think they're just gonna stagnate, but they up the ante
every year.
every season, and
Okay.
their seasons are like 6 months apart.
Yeah.
So it's just like holy shit.
Well, you know, we are getting Castlevania. I think at the end of this month.
Yes, we are.
So I can't fucking wait, man.
We had the director for that on the cast, right?
Yeah.
did.
We'll see if we can get him back on.
Sam Dietz, right?
Yeah, Sam D.
He was cool. He was a cool ass dude. And I was surprised by his background. He's a gamer and he's a game developer. So I was like, holy shit. Moved on to directing and shit. So
Good motherfucking shit.
So we want to talk about this crazy dankness type shit.
Yeah, if you can explain it.
I can.
man.
So Joseph Capone and actress Daisy McCracken, they were in the Halloween Resurrection film. This happened on May 3rd. They were kidnapped by a trio of people. They were
In America?
Yeah, this happened in L.A.
This is America.
So this happened in L.A.
Don't get slipping up. They ain't caught slipping up.
So Joseph Capone, it is alleged, and I guess there's a statement here saying that he was unlawfully and maliciously deprived of a member of his body to where it was disabled and disfigured.
That's a dick.
And rendered useless without saying.
That's way too long
Wait,
to
say
say
it
that you got
again.
some shit cut off.
Yeah,
That's mayhem. That's 203.
yeah, maimed. This is maimed.
Yeah, it's mayhem.
Let's see.
Dick or balls were cut off. Then that's what I'm. hearing.
Anytime you like disfigure somebody, it's like it's a whole different.
It's
fucking-
maiming.
Yeah.
You said mayhem.
Well, that's the penal code for it. It's mayhem.
Wow.
You call
Really?
if you cut off someone's eye or out eye or arm or whatever just to
What about
maim them, the penal code is mayhem.
So if I took off a toenail, would that classify as well?
Not a toenail. It's
Like the actual nail, though.
What if you ripped
The whole nail with some pliers.
Pedocro.
yeah, that could be it.
Could be,
Yeah,
okay.
it could be.
So it is also said that Capone was they disabled his tongue, put out an eye, and cut his nose, ear, and lip.
Who are these savages?
There's
Stylers. Look.
Hell is, yeah.
no, there are 3 captors.
Grove Street?
Grove Street. Yeah. Ballers.
No, they said they were held in Compton.
That's ballers
So-
territory.
So okay, so get to the meat and potatoes. Like so they were kidnapped.
They were kidnapped.
All that shit happened to them, and then what? They were released.
Well, McCracken escaped, contacting the police, and
They
then
find them.
Yeah, they captured them, and one of the arrests was caught on video and uploaded to Twitter.
Wait, was McCracken the dude or the girl?
The girl, McCracken's the girl.
escaped.
She
Damn.
escaped. and she managed to contact authorities.
Damn, that's
So they arrested the savages that were doing this shit.
They arrested all three. Yeah.
God damn.
There's some. I mean, because they were trying to still. They took them to the bank, tried to withdraw money. They tried to get. They made like false.
Kidnapping, ransom.
Yeah, it was for ransom. They wanted $10,000 or $10,000.
$10,000? You better
Yeah.
step their shit up.
Why in the
wanted
fuck would you
10,000.
stay in the same city and county?
I don't know, but she tried to.
That's some dumb shit.
So
Go
it
to
was,
Mexico with that shit.
Yeah.
Right? At least Nevada, goddammit.
Most
Wyoming.
criminals are not very intelligent.
Yeah, I mean, you can't even go to Orange County, one county down.
Yeah.
Like, shit.
Yeah, so they were. It was 2 males and 1 female, and they tried to get McCracken to write out some document saying that she took the title and gave it to one of the captors, which wasn't gonna fly. So
Meth is a hell of a drug.
yeah,
man.
all bad.
That's all
It
bad.
sounds like that shit that happened to that pizza delivery guy. The
The guy from what was it, Evil Genius? That guy?
Yeah. That was a great doc. Great.
I was gonna say Gone in 60 Seconds, but that's
That's the movie, right? Or
no, it was
Oh, 30 minutes or less.
yeah, 30 minutes or less. Yeah, that's what it's called.
But I mean, it sucks what happened to this dude. They tortured this dude. Like,
That's all bad. I'm surprised
Well,
that doesn't happen more for like lower level Hollywood
like
stars that aren't like protected and
C
shit.
and D listers.
It happens like every day in other countries. People
Yeah.
maybe get
Oh, yeah.
kidnapped for random dumb shit.
But this is America.
Yeah, but damn that. Yeah, I mean, I feel bad for them. Don't get me wrong, but
That's all bad.
and it feels like the girl probably has an interesting story to tell about how she was able to get free. That seems like some shit too, but we'll see. And
I mean, that little-
I'm gonna say cock punching.
yeah, there you go.
Suck my dick, bitch.
Shoryuken dick.
There you go. All the way.
Actually, the article does talk about how she got free, but
yeah. Well, you know, we'll read it for ourselves. Put it out there to the
Remember that little black girl that got kidnapped and she got out
Yeah.
like a couple of years ago. She was able to escape from her captives and took the police back to their house.
and
That's
it got,
awesome.
got very little media too.
Damn.
Was that the Cleveland incident? There was one.
I can't remember where
Can't
it was.
remember.
Okay.
Yeah.
There was one that happened in Cleveland. I remember.
All bad, man. You know, let them kids go free. All right, what else? There was something
What?
else you had.
So there was. I didn't get to read the article. I just saw it like flying around on Facebook. But the Faith comic.
Oh,
movie being made.
Go ahead, Kronos. I know you need some. Let them up. Light 'em up.
So first of all, this comic is fucking stupid, and I'm gonna say that without even reading it. And yeah, y'all might want to fucking judge me, but I don't give a fuck. I'm judging that comic, so because y'all don't fucking know me. Yeah, I don't think it's right to have a hero that is that drastically overweight and then just be okay with it. Sorry, gotta have heroic qualities. I understand that some heroes have flaws, but listen, most heroes have heroic qualities, and one of them is usually discipline. There's very rarely a hero that has no discipline at all. So,
I cannot deal with how she's been super elevated.
well, yeah, she's been praised for this.
Holy fuck! Out of no, it's a Valiant comic. You know, it's not Marvel, it's not Image, it's not DC, it's not the traditional DC or whatever. But holy fuck, people have been coming out of the woodwork to try to elevate this comic into the next Batman, Wonder Woman, Spider-Man, and shit. And the fact that I think it's Sony Pictures,
Yeah,
if I'm
it's
not
Sony.
mistaken, wants to make a live action, not an animated, feature-length, theatrical production.
Hold that L though.
This is going to fail, and there's going to be some culture war bullshit about the few minority of supporters who are going to be very vocal and want everybody to support this, and the overwhelming majority that don't give a single solitary shit about basically a Melissa McCarthy with superpowers.
She lost weight, though.
Or the old Melissa McCarthy. Fine, old Melissa McCarthy with superpowers of flying and some other shit.
It's because
generic
a
superpowers.
lot of people like this. Listen, I used to be a fucking fat ass, and I got no problem saying it. I was a fat fuck. All right, a lot of people out there that are fat. They don't want to admit this. They don't want to admit that they're fat and looking for any fucking excuse to make their lack of fucking discipline acceptable. And comics like this are gonna make it acceptable for them. And if this makes you mad, I don't give a shit, because I've been through all that before. I've been through all the fucking mental backflips that it took for me to just say it's okay to be fucking fat, and it's not. To me, it wasn't. For most people, it shouldn't be. And these people complain about that shit like it's total fucking bullshit, is what it is.
And for me, you can't tell me that she's like healthy or I don't even understand her conflict or whatever, but it reeks of kind of a hardcore agenda to me, and it doesn't look like anything from a comic standpoint that I'm interested in at all.
Actually, no, I should read the comic because I read a lot of comics that are fucking super questionable.
You read America?
Yeah, I read America. I read America like at least 3 of them.
Yep.
So you know what? I'll find some of these and I'll read them.
Yeah, because
Actually, no, I think I did read one.
I don't know. I know that she's been around for a while.
Yeah, she's been around for about a year now.
Yeah.
Well, she came back about a year ago. She was originally
because she wasn't successful before and they canceled her. What does that tell you?
Yeah, well, she was around back in the 90s and she came back recently. So I don't know. I mean, personally, I don't care. Like they make a lot of movies about a lot of dumb shit that goes out there. So personally, I don't care. Like they made a movie about a game that no one fucking played. There's a movie called X vs. Sever. And that was based on a fucking Game Boy game. No one played that fucking game. The game came out towards the end of the Game Boy life cycle, and the movie had Lucy Liu and Antonio Banderas and Ray Park.
I watched it.
Yeah.
I seen it. The movie was shit.
I didn't know it was based off a game.
It was shit. It was based off the game.
It was
shit.
It's Sony's prerogative to waste money on whatever the fuck they want to. You know what I mean? But this
It's also our prerogative to shit on it.
Yeah,
So.
I mean, it sounds like shit. And I remember Cape and Cal trying to give it away to me one time.
That's right. Somebody put it in my fucking pull, and I was like, no.
I gave it right. I said, I appreciate the free comic, but I don't want this one.
Yeah.
So
I think
I don't care. Make whatever you want.
Did Ethan say something about the comic? I can't remember. I think he mentioned something about it.
He did, but we're not saying it on the air.
yeah.
So it looks like the person that they've gotten to write the script is where is it? It's Maria Melnick, and I guess she's credited for doing American Gods, an upcoming thriller, The Escape Room.
I do like American Gods.
I keep hearing about this escape room movie.
Yeah.
So it's getting some buzz. So.
Hey, she's getting her paycheck. Do what you need to, but this don't tell me this is going to be beat Iron Man and Batman and Spider-Man and shit. You know what I mean?
It's definitely not. I mean, I'm reading Exo Manowar from Valiant Comics. That's a pretty cool comic.
Yeah. There's great, like, untold, comics that you can base stuff off of. I mean, look, nobody knew about The Walking Dead for the most part, except for hardcore comic folks, until the TV show hit.
Sure.
Then a lot of people started reading it. I get that. Give things a chance or whatever. I just don't like this fat chick. I don't. She bothers me. I don't like anything about her, especially with her generic powers and shit. And if you like her, tell me why, besides her weight, basically, that is cool about her. I've never heard anybody explain that either.
I do like her costume.
It seems like a white jumpsuit.
Yeah, well, Supergirl has, in Supergirl's Smallville, the season 10 comics that came out, they introduced Supergirl and they gave her a cool ass fucking suit, Supergirl suit, and it looks very similar to Fate's suit. It looks like something that Neo wore in the Matrix, basically.
With a kind of long,
like the long
overcoat.
jacket that kind of flows out in the back, kind of like a cape, but at the waist level.
All right,
No capes.
Wait, what?
No capes.
Oh.
From Incredibles.
Yeah, I thought you said no kinks. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, you can always have kinks. Nobody else saw Incredibles 2, though, right?
No,
I've seen it.
Yeah, I need time.
It was great.
It was good.
I gotta watch it again.
I got a fucking kid in college now.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Damn.
Yeah. That was. How weird is it to say that sentence?
Super fucking weird.
I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Super weird.
Damn, she's got a pop vinyl. Fate does. Fate.
Dude, she's gotten so much over promotion, man. I'm sorry.
I wonder what her ratings were like.
Yeah, we'll see. I can't see it. I can't see it being a big hit.
America kept going. That was a shit comic. Anybody that says that wasn't a shit comic, you can come fight me on that shit. Because I read the first 3 and they were hot fucking garbage.
But it did get canceled, right?
No, I think America's still going.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
All right. Well.
And it's a fucking terrible comic.
We've talked about it before. Marvel's had like the most frustrating stuff because their movies are the bee's knees and on top.
Well, they're not going to be now. So you heard what Kevin Feige said, right?
Yeah, we mentioned it a little bit last week, but yeah.
It's talking about how it's going to be led by mostly women in the Marvel MCU. I'm just like, So you saying that it proves me you have an agenda. Your agenda when you're writing a comic book movie is to write a good comic book movie. It shouldn't be an agenda of we're gonna have whatever fucking demographic in the movie. Just write a good fucking movie.
And for me, God damn it, we've already Black Panther proved itself. You know what I mean? Like, I don't hear enough talk about for this next phase, T'Challa and Black Panther, or Wakanda in general.
He's dead. How's he gonna come back?
I know, yeah, of course. But like being, part of the pillars for the next part once Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans are gone, it's like T'Challa's got to be up there. I would assume Peter Parker is going to be up there. You know what I mean? Anybody else is kind of questionable for me. Maybe Doctor Strange. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see. Black Panther should be high up on that list.
Yeah, his solo movie made more than everybody else's solo movie. So
on IGN, they rated Faith. They give it an 8 out of 10.
I'm not going to trust IGN on Faith.
Yeah.
I'm not. Because they do, they've had a lot of shit happen in that fucking place. It makes me feel like they're super SJW territory.
Oh, definitely.
Now, so
in terms of staff and whatnot, and some of their reviews as well. They don't want real folks like us.
I need like an even, I guess, opinion. Like somebody that's not on one side or the other to like write me an opinion on that.
Yeah, a passionate fan. You know what I mean? Or a passionate person who's a fan of the medium. You know what I mean? Of just comics in general. I'll tell you who I really appreciated. Remember on the G4 days with Attack of the Show, they had the the girl that came on there to review comics.
Yes,
Blair Underwood.
Not Blair Underwood. That's a man.
Not Herder. It was Blair something.
Blair Herder.
No, Blair
Underwood. Yeah, it was Blair.
No, Blair was a man. No,
Blair Herder was the man.
I've actually
I've met him. Blair Underwood.
No, still not Blair.
We have
he was like on my time hop to like today from like 4 years ago.
So
that guy's from that's a black dude from
really? Yeah, no, actually Blair, we've actually met this Prodigy and myself have met this Blair at Comic-Con.
Blair Butler.
There we go. Damn,
I liked her comic reviews. She was pretty good. Even at the time when I wasn't really hardcore reading the comics, her reviews seemed pretty even. So
didn't they also have like another that guy did movies, the Rapid Fires?
Yeah, Chris something, but God damn it, I miss G4 still.
I do.
To this fucking day, god damn it.
With Davey Doomsday.
Yeah, that wouldn't make it.
That guy seemed like he was always high on something.
He did. All right, we got any other topics that we kind of spinning?
Well, we talked about this last week a little bit, but we got Super Dragon Ball Heroes came out on the 1st, and it was pretty fucking dope. We got to see Goku, Super Saiyan Goku Blue God Power thingy versus Xeno Goku, and that fight scene was pretty fucking dope, even though it was very short. But this series is based off of the arcade card game, so I don't think it's not going to be canon with the TV series, but it looks fucking dope.
Looks just as good as Dragon Ball Super.
Yeah, and I think it's the same animation style as Dragon Ball Super, but what's cool about it is that this is pretty much just straight fan service with the Dragon Ball universe, so we're going to see crazy ass fight scenes that we wouldn't see in the series.
Wait, so Vegeta's going to be doing what then for fan service?
Maybe fighting right?
Oh, okay. All right.
Well, no, because I've seen
he's gonna prove that even though you're short, you can still be long.
No, I've seen clips from the actual game, and there's scenes where where Vegeta fights against his dad, King Vegeta comes back, or Goku's father comes back in this too, in a timeline where basically this whole series is about a multiverse, and so there's a multiverse where Planet Vegeta didn't get blown up by Frieza, and so Goku father lives.
Oh, okay.
And so his father is brought into this prison planet, and he's forced to fight. So we're gonna see some cool ass shit. The guy Fu is the main guy. He has an evil Dragon Ball, and he implants it into people to turn them evil. So we're gonna see some fucking crazy ass fight scenes from this series.
When is this when the whole thing drop? Because all we got is a 10-minute teaser kind of.
Well, no, that wasn't a full episode. I don't think the series is gonna be that long. I think they're only 10-minute clips or whatever.
Oh shit.
So it's. But right now it's still kind of hearsay, so that's just what I'm getting off the internet. So nobody actually knows what the fuck's going on.
They're never gonna stop Dragon Ball. There will always be a new Dragon Ball.
No, but this shit looks fucking dope so far.
Cronus, you were gonna.
We have a B the MTI.
Ooh, that's a hard one.
All right.
It would probably.
Well, say what it is.
All right, it's from King Arthur. He's got another good one, and he put it in the chat, so I saw it right away. He said, if Cronus trained one of you for a year, and you had to fight Draymond Green in a UFC match, who would represent? He said, if you lose, you all have to serve 366 days, so a year and a day, in a Russian prison.
Russian prison? God damn.
Yeah, so.
Draymond Green's a basketball player guy, right?
Yeah, he is.
He
Big-
plays
he's a big
sports.
dude.
He plays sports.
For the
That'd
Warriors.
be rough. If in a year, I don't know if I could do it in a year, to be honest with you.
Draymond Green is huge.
Yeah, he's a big guy. I mean, I could probably do it because I've been training for a while, but training somebody in a year to do that, that'd be really rough.
Russian jail, rough.
Can we use a gun
I would say I volunteer as tribute.
You gonna
to go to prison?
go to Russian? Wait, you gonna go to Russian jail, and who's gonna be your shade?
Wait,
So I'd take on Draymond Green.
So in this
Ernie
year,
Reyes style.
are they gonna train with me like solid for a year, like no work,
Yeah, that's the
no
only
family?
way.
Like
That's
if
the
it's
only
like
way.
if it's like no work, no family, yeah, I could probably get it done.
Or at least if you train 5 days a week, I think that's doable.
Yeah, that'd be doable. Like 5 days a week, at least 2 hours. No, you need probably at least 4 hours in that day.
Damn.
towards
Can we use
training.
the hyperbolic time chamber for this?
Well, the problem is like learning how to beat somebody that is bigger and stronger than you is difficult to do. And, so,
And a professional athlete.
Yeah, but I mean, professional athlete. I mean, yeah, he's gonna probably have good cardio. He's definitely way bigger, but doesn't mean he knows how to fight. That's the thing, though. But even people that are that big, if they still have body control with that kind of physicality. You know what I mean? So. Yeah, that's a rough one, man. If I had a year, yeah, I need probably 5 days a week, 4 hours a day. If we could do that, then yeah. As I'm still training and learning too. Then yeah.
So I'm thinking of that one video of where like some guy from that does body pump comes to a UFC thing talking shit like, yeah, this shit bull, this and this, and he got fucking choked out by a tiny ass chick. That shit was fucking dope.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of those like jiu-jitsu videos where
Yeah.
like some bodybuilder guy or some big ass dude will come in and try to fight jiu-jitsu people, and it's just like, what the fuck are you doing? Like they don't understand. It's different. This isn't like the old fucking kung fu days. You know what I mean? Where you can come in and fuck somebody up doing some
Take
cheek
over the
blast.
dojo.
Yeah.
Karate. I heard the Karate Kid one was actually the newer one was actually pretty good.
I heard it was good too, and it's on YouTube, right?
Something like YouTube
Yeah,
Red or something like that.
They have a couple free episodes.
The Cobra Kai or the one with...
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, Cobra Kai. That's
Okay.
it. But it
Oh, you
actually
talking about-
has like the,
Yeah, it has Ralph Macchio in it.
and the dude, the blonde dude that kicked his ass and
I
shit.
don't know.
I thought you were talking about fucking
Jaden Smith one?
Jaden Smith one, yeah.
All right, let's wrap it on up.
I want to go home. I hate it here.
He was crying and shit. Stitch, what you got populating?
Ooh, not too much. I can really say got a couple baseball games lined up to hit up. Other than that,
Still watching the Foot Fairy Open or whatever it's called.
very open. For an update, Prodigy's teams have been slowly eliminating mine on some crazy ass upsets. Like
Racial stereotypes and picking your teams based on them
Yeah.
works.
pretty much my hope is down to like Uruguay and Team Belgium. So I'm all about waffles.
For those of you who don't understand what the fuck they're talking about, they're referring to the World Cup.
Yes.
The Foot Fairy Open. It's better.
Other than that, just I mean, not really too much. I guess you could say.
Populating. All right.
Yeah.
Kronos, what you got?
Today I rode my motorcycle for the first time in probably like 2 years.
Nice.
It was weird because I own a BMW S1000RR, and it's like one of my dream bikes. I bought it, and then I rode it for a while, and then I moved, and then I had a kid, and I was just like, well, shit. I'm not riding that much anymore.
Put you back on.
I'm getting back on.
There we go.
It's going to get maintenance done tomorrow, so hopefully I'll ride some more. My oldest daughter started pre-college today, so she's going to the academy, well, not today, but this week. So she's going to the Academy of Arts University in San Francisco.
Nice.
So it's pretty cool to for her to do that. They have a really cool program. It's fucking free.
Nice.
Like, what?
What? It's free? Holy shit.
Not only is it fucking free,
$3.99.
but every course that you pass, you get $1,000 towards your scholarship to that college.
Goddamn.
Up to like $4,000. There's a cap, $4,000.
Still, that's impressive.
That's fucking amazing. And you can take in the summertime. You can take 3 classes. So thus far, I've been very impressed.
Legit.
She likes it, right?
She likes it. Yeah, I didn't know there's 40 fucking locations in San Francisco.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of those fucking colleges everywhere.
Yeah, I thought it was just like one location, but it's not. It's spread out through the entire fucking city.
Yeah.
So both of her classes are in the fucking cannery, right?
Oh, okay,
right
yeah.
at Fisherman's Wharf.
Yeah.
So that's pretty dope. Yeah, other than that, I'm still trying to get this house thing settled. So hopefully you guys will know next week if we get a new house and thus a new Infinity base.
Probably right after the holiday.
Yeah.
Blue, what you got?
Let's see. This weekend I'm hanging out with the Sweetness and some of her friends for her bridal party. They're having like a little house party get together thingy, so
Who's getting
that should be fun. No, they're not getting married. They're just a house party
You said bridal.
of her bridal party. The Sweetness friends from her bridal party.
Oh,
I
okay.
think, so it's not a bridal party.
No, it's her friends from her bridal party.
So Phenomena and her other friend.
No, it's Melissa and Kat.
Oh.
But there's the other girl.
So just her friends.
Yeah, just-
okay.
Just her friends, goddamn. You said bridal, you fucked us up.
Her bridal, anyway. So yeah, we're hanging out doing that. So I'm trying to, because I've been really behind on my anime. So my goal is to try to watch 2 new episodes every day until I'm like caught up. So I just watched like the last episode of My Hero Academia is when I can't even remember the guy, Daku and the firecracker guy.
Deku and Baku.
Baku, is that his name? Okay.
Yeah.
Where they fight against Almighty when they're doing like the training thing and they have to like make it do the thing or either handcuff them.
Yeah.
But oh man, Almighty was going off. Like he was fucking those kids up, like throw them into the ground, fucking. And what's so crazy about it? He had like weights on, so he couldn't use like his full power, but he was still fucking up these kids. It was so fucked up. But I get props for Almighty because he's kind of a badass.
All Might was OP.
Yep.
Yeah.
United States of Smash. That shit was dope.
But yeah, so like I need to catch him on Naruto, Naruto Shippuden, Boruto, Johnny and the Franks, fucking My Hero Academia, Assassin's Classroom. I got a long ass fucking list of anime I need to watch.
Always more.
It's just and then also that fucking one with the booty wrestling.
Oh, Kijo.
Yeah, I'm hella behind on that.
Oh man, there was only one season of it, but it was spectacular.
Is there only one season?
Yeah, it's only 13 episodes.
Okay,
watch that one. Watch some JoJo, goddammit. I wanted you to watch that one too.
JoJo!
Yeah, because part 5 is coming out in October.
Shit.
All right, Old Ninja, what you got?
So I'm gonna check out Ant-Man and Wasp.
Oh yeah, come out this Friday.
Probably tomorrow because there's some showing starting to go pop off. I'm gonna finish Luke Cage. Prodigy and I have been back on Battlefield 1, so we're gonna try to Twitch out some shit for those of you because we keep talking about we're gonna be on Twitch and then we keep fucking up and not putting shit out there. But we're playing all the time. We just don't Twitch it out. So we're trying to get better at that. And I actually have a recommendation. There's a series by Machinima based on the Transformers Generation 1.
That looks dope.
So yeah, it's actually all on YouTube so far. I think there's one more trilogy, and it's the Transformers Prime Wars trilogies, and it's like a group of 10-minute episodes that span out to about an hour. So if you watch all 3 trilogies, it's like 3 hours worth of content.
Good shit.
So it's actually pretty decent. They actually managed to get back in season 2 Peter Cullen and Judd Nelson to reprise their roles because Judd Nelson was Hot Rod in Transformers the movie.
Good shit.
So they bring in some other stuff, and then other than that, probably gonna try to do Mission Peak again tomorrow morning. We'll see how much I get through on that, and that's kind of about it. Oh, and I'm reading Ready Player One.
Nice.
So I'm gonna try to finish that the next week or so.
I'm going to do a whole lot more prep with Blue because we're hitting up San Diego Comic-Con in a little over a week.
We need to sit down and meet because holy shit, the massive amount of emails we've been getting is
you ain't ready.
Yeah, so we plan on covering that deep and hard for y'all. You know what I mean? So it should be fun.
I'm gonna have to take some days off when I get back because holy shit, I know I'm gonna be fucking tired.
Hell fucking yeah! All right, check us out, Old Ninja.
Check us out on the interwebs. Check us out at BTHBTI. That's at BTHBTIN. BTI.
What the fuck?
Dyslexic as fuck.
Yeah, I'm gonna flip it out. We're on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram with that. Check us our official website, binhatproduction.com/BTI. Check us out on Twitch, twitch.tv/BTI. We'll have some content on there hopefully soon. On Amazon, we have our app on there, and Stitcher, Player FM, and Apple Podcasts.
Food watch.
Find me on Fortnite. Squad up.
Damn.
Twitch that out, bro. Twitch that out.
Get on. You've been slacking.
I need to jump on there too. I only played like once. Like I said.
Get on.
Say her name right. Stokes.
Bumbleclock.
Roscalot. Roscalot?
Barack.
You rude boy.